Mike was not a regular little kid. Like Mike can still kill people at 14 years
He's
old.
still a child, bro.
But he was also touched too.
Mike was touched?
Yeah, he went through all of that stuff too.
Not by his coach.
Not by his coach, but before
like,
that.
I just want to clarify that part. Because that wasn't involved in my story. I didn't watch that documentary, bro.
You know what? You have to do. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's messed up that like things are in a way where it's like a man can't even be like a mentor to a youth too tough. Where we start watching this guy, like, yo, fam, what are you doing?
Why you like him so much?
Yeah. Why are you guys so close? Whole time they could he literally. Just realistically, Justin could have just been at the crib singing his ass off. Fam.
Singing his ass off straight?
Shouldn't have did that. Shouldn't have said that.
You know what? It's whatever. I'm not even offending nobody, so you shouldn't have been there.
And we're back. Your boy X, RPMX on everything social.
Castro Nero 88 on Instagram.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
And we are on Common Sense. We got to start the show off, unfortunately, with condolences to the family of Bishop Brigante. We lost a Canadian Scarborough legend over the weekend. Man, hear about these?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, seen it on Instagram. It was like yesterday or something.
Yeah. He's been in the music scene for quite some time, since I was a young lad.
Yeah, I remember hearing him on the radio when I was a kid. He's like one of the original local rappers, like in my mind.
100%.
Wasn't he on Freestyle Friday back in the day?
I don't have all
I know
that
King of the
information.
Dots. I know you did the KOTD.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you went to the 106 in Park to the Freestyle Friday.
Keep talking while I search that up real quick.
No.
Yeah, but R.I.P. man. Just like life is short though. Like for real, like you know.
Yeah, I'm not even old. How
45 or 44.
Yeah. You're supposed to have a lot of time left at 45. You know?
I think he was on 106 in Park. Hold on. Bishop, EK battle footage. Let me see. Oh, I don't think it's an official vid. No, it'd take too long to find that. Hard to find, but I think you might be right. He might have been on Freestyle Friday at 106 in Park. Rest in peace. And like I said, my condolences to his family.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Moving forward. Oh, should we keep it? Oh, man, I don't even know where to go. I'm looking at my list right now, and then like it's dark and gloomy for a second.
Just bring out the dark and gloomy.
Should we break out the dark and gloomy? Okay.
The sun will fall later.
You already previewed it.
Yeah, all right. Young Scooter was killed during a police chase upon his 39th birthday. To demand him know more than me about this. So R.I.P. and my condolences to him and his family.
Nah,
he caught a leg on
too. No, apparently he jumped. The police officer said that this guy, they basically had a warrant to search the crib. He hopped out the back, jumped over the fence. I don't know how high this damn fence was, but apparently he got a leg injury doing so, and then died from the leg injury. I
thought it was a Legos, and then he hopped the fence and then died.
No, they said, well,
the official
report, as it is that he hopped the fence, hurt himself in the process, his leg apparently, and then he died from that injury. Sounds crazy as hell to me.
Suspicious activity.
I'm not going to lie, that sounds kind of suspicious.
I'm not ready to believe it. I need more of a follow-up. I need more background information. I just don't like it. And apparently the warrant was for like a kidnapping. Like apparently some
And it was on his birthday, right?
It's on his birthday as well, yeah.
Yeah, the
was
bottom of
his 39th birthday?
Yes, 39th birthday. So I've been given some information saying basically if he were to jump off, land fucked up, and break his femoral or break his legs in a fashion where his femoral arteries would be cut, he would like pretty much bleed apart.
What is the likelihood of this happening though?
Pretty sure a man like Scooter been hopping
that's
fences.
A very low chance. And how high is this damn fence? He was at a house. He wasn't at an apartment, right? He didn't hop out of a building.
He's in the bando. The man's probably a little short fence.
So I'm like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't really have any conclusions to draw. I don't want to make assumptions, but I just don't believe that is the reason.
I think the man, they kick in the door, he ran, they probably bust a shot, he caught one in the leg, and he bled out from a leg wound, hopping the fence, and he probably bled out.
You think they're going to hide the bullet wound, though, in an autopsy?
I mean, maybe they didn't have I don't know, maybe the warrant was messed up.
I don't know.
I don't know. Just because of the whole nature of everything being suspicious, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something funny about it.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised. That being said, it's a tragedy nonetheless.
Yeah. Shout out Young Scooter. He gave ATL, was it the producer ATL Jacob? At the beginning of the beats was ATL Jacob.
Yeah.
ATL Jacob. That's Young Scooter.
Okay.
And then he shouted out Eliante from back in the day, the jeweler.
Yeah.
This guy's a big celebrity jeweler now. I'm not gonna say he's only big because of Scooter, but Scooter's one of the first people like rap about this guy, put him on type shit. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Did you bump Scooter like that?
Not all his songs. I liked a couple. Obviously, the most popular one, Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
Like when that shit came out, I fucked with that song. There's a couple other ones, but it was one of those ones more so it's like, man, I'm just respect this guy.
Yeah. All right.
You
Valid.
know? He's
You're
a
the
real
future's
one.
people.
Yeah.
Valid.
Man, and respect you.
Yeah.
Boom. Shout out to, let's get more dark and gloomy news out the, less dark and gloomy, but fans are concerned about Justin Bieber and his well-being since his latest video on Instagram Live. Does Madam want to see the video and what people are talking about?
Show the video.
He's been moving suspect. Like, this isn't even like the first time he's been moving weird on camera.
This is a very
Been
short
moving
clip,
weird?
by the way.
Yeah, like he's been doing like some weird
I
stuff.
see him
so
just look like he dresses weird and he look kind of skinny
it's
in a
them
couple
Diddy
videos.
allegations. You know what I'm saying? With the Usher and all them things. They're messing up my
He's
people.
been dressing weird before the Diddy stuff.
You guys ready?
Let's see. I've seen this behavior before.
Yo, I'm going to run it back one more time. Madam okay with that?
See how we gave
Yeah.
two of the same answers?
Okay, we're going to run it back.
He's vibing though.
He's having a grand time.
I'm not gonna lie. When you're rich, you can do this shit. He's bumping to that Cardi.
Diddy, Pat, and Justin. You guys want, what the hell? It's Diddy and Bieber. Why is he touching him like that?
I
Like
mean,
he's chesting him for a wire, maybe?
I lied. Yo, sicko.
Better not tell him nothing.
They forgot he's the real Joker.
Yo,
That's crazy.
Don't let a man rest his hand on your chest like that, eh? Like, you shouldn't do that stuff.
I
That's
give
funny.
you the gorilla pump.
Just,
I'm not gonna lie, that behavior on that live.
so
like,
what do
yeah.
the man feel about Justin Bieber's live video behavior? Does it warrant worry?
He's looking like Justin Tweaker in that video.
He's
I'm not gonna hold
tweaking.
you.
He's swerving in that corner.
Yo, buddy, he's having himself an excellent time over there. Yeah.
Don't you hear the
Yo.
like, yo, you don't hear what the man? Yo, bro, I don't know, fam.
That is narcotics, fam.
Narcotics?
That is that. Nothing else can cause that, fam.
Go
Man,
check on
man-
him still, but yeah.
Yeah, somebody go check on Justin
Go
Bieber.
check on him.
Yeah.
And I believe he recently had a child, if I'm not mistaken, with his wife, Haley
I'm
Bieber.
not that updated on his life.
He got married, right?
Yeah,
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 he's
yeah. He
been
has a
married.
wife, Haley. My understanding. Believe he also has a child. My understanding. Yo, I hope he's all right so he can take care of his family. You recently found God?
All right.
Oh man, so what?
So he
Like
lost him this year?
he's super religious? You say?
There's a guy like
Like how religious?
He's talking to him.
Okay. Okay. Got you. I guess it's a hard note to measure, but okay.
he's dealing with a lot more than scripture in that live.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, there's stronger elements at play than just some scripture. Okay, like,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Say he's on that Lindsay Lohan.
Any words for Justin? Any words for Justin Bieber?
I mean, I feel like he's been linking up with Jesus a little more than he should be still.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Jesus. It might be Jesus.
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie. The same words he has for me, I have for him. fam. The same.
Which would be?
The same words, bro.
Like fix up. You know, X is gonna tell you fix up, and I hope.
Yo,
you're
enough of the child celebrities end up just being on drugs though. That shit is crazy.
Well, I guess it's a high pressure lifestyle per se.
Let him just come out and drop a banger and everybody's fine.
You think it's the pressure?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I don't really think it's pressure. I just think like
What,
I think the Hollywood lifestyle is
You think
kind of
it's
like
just a drug-
degenerate and
Oh, okay,
debaucherous,
yeah.
and then you
So just
jump
the
in as a
environment.
young person
I
and you
don't
have
know.
so much money. It's kind of like
Normalized.
your life's not the same as like a regular person who has to live with their parents and follow rules. Like you probably still respect your parents, but fam, you're a millionaire at like 16. You can do whatever you want, you know?
I think all the rumors and gossip got to him.
I mean, I don't know what he's been through, and yeah, you do see a lot of things, and you're in a very debaucherous place at a very vulnerable age.
Yeah.
So then I do
With
feel
like unlimited resource.
It is.
I feel like the temptation is so strong,
Bro,
even
this
if
man
it's
should not.
even if he didn't go through any trauma, just like being around these people who live like that, like
Bro, he shouldn't have been sleeping at Diddy's house or Usher's house at whatever them ages, because that shit'll traumatize you. Like, who knows what happened?
You see what happened to B2K?
that's crazy. I'm not gonna put that on Justin Bieber.
No,
so,
I'm just
without
saying.
any evidence, you know. At least that. What was the man's name? Lil Phil, Raz
B.
He said like on his own, like, yo, something happened to me, fam. Like, you know what I mean? Like he took it upon himself to say that. Justin never said nothing.
No, I'm just saying.
So
you
I'm
shouldn't
just
be
gonna
sleeping
allow
at
this
big
guy.
man's house. Is what my point is.
I mean, yeah, that's weird.
Like you wouldn't have to
Bro,
worry
the shit
about.
was called Diddy's Flavor Camp. What are we dealing with right
You
now?
sleeping over there?
Diddy's flavor cap. Okay, yo. Okay, you know why the world's a weird place though?
Why?
'Cause, like, watch this.
Tell us, Mitch.
So Justin Bieber's over there, like staying at these guys' crib, working on his craft. It's super weird. You know what I mean? But if you look at like Mike Tyson, like he moved in with Custom Auto when he was like 14. He's living with his boxing coach, and all day they're just studying boxing.
Fam,
And training. It was less
Yeah.
weird because you
So
knew
now
what
the
they were up
different-
to.
Mike
Not
was
really. I'm
fighting.
saying they both had an object. Now Mike's life was a little bit more messed up, where like Cuss like took him in to like help him out.
For sure.
But it's also like
But the perspective of Mike was not a regular little kid. Like Mike
he
can
was
still kill
also-
people at
but-
14
but
years
he's
not-
old.
still a child,
Nah,
bro.
but he was also touched too.
Mike was touched?
Yeah, he went through all of that stuff too.
not by his coach.
Not by his coach, but before
like
that.
I just want to clarify
No,
that part. Like,
Nah,
'cause that wasn't involved in my
nah,
story.
nah.
I didn't watch that documentary, bro.
You know what? You asked to do. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's messed up that like things are in a way where it's like a man can't even be like a mentor to a youth too tough. Where we start watching this guy, like, yo, fam, what are you doing?
Why you
over
like
there?
him so much?
Yeah. Why are you guys so close? Whole time they could he literally. Just realistically, Justin could have just been at the crib singing his ass off. fam.
Singing
Just
his
do it.
ass off
I
straight.
Shouldn't have did that.
See what
Shouldn't have
I'm
did
saying?
that.
You know what? It's whatever. I'm not even offending nobody. So you shouldn't have been there. I tried, bro. I tried. First
See,
example
this
is over with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's
I'm just saying it didn't have to be as
Sang
bad
the
as
pants off of Diddy, didn't he?
Oh, that's bad. It's bad.
Sorry.
That's fucked up. I tried to help you. I made it worse. I made it so much worse. I didn't mean to.
The man was thinking,
Like, if
and then
you
you went like
see
this.
I didn't mean to do that, but it happened, and it's there now.
The man was perfectly fine, and you passed him, bro.
Oh,
It's
that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry that happened, bro.
Oh man. Okay. We're just getting the sad and debaucherous ones out the way. Moving
It's
forward.
getting brighter, though. It's getting brighter.
Okay. You know what? Just because this is contrasting. Former flesh merchant Mia Khalifa says that becoming religious in adulthood is a sign of low intelligence. I'm going to read her tweets.
She's a ridiculous person.
She needs to chill. Fam.
We're going to read the tweets. Where is the tweets? Oh, there she is. Shh, stop it. Stop being loud. Stop it. Thank you. Becoming hyper-religious in adulthood is a sign of low intelligence, not enlightenment. Stop this. There is nothing I find more beautiful than religion and people who have discipline to live their lives by it ethically and responsibly. But fuck these rising voices of fuckboys turned pastors and club rats turned women of God. What does it say? God selling a far right image. Y'all are degenerates with 501Cs and 3s. Come on. I don't know what that means.
But these are the same people who bat you there?
Yo, I don't know. She's on. So I don't like that it keeps playing that. You know, everyone knows who Mia Khalifa is. She got her claim to fame all by doing porn for like a year and then trying to denounce it and act like she was the victim in said situation. Meanwhile, participating in multiple videos.
And now
Boom.
she's trying to condemn people that turn to religion at a later age in life.
Well, and I guess like within the context of her messages, that kind of acts self-righteous as a result. Like, I used to be a fuck boy or fuck man. Basically, have frivolous sex or be constantly outside, and now you turned your life around. She doesn't like to see that. She thinks it's a sign of low intelligence if you try to get your life together later in life. So
okay,
by that verdict, though, I do not know when her threshold for intelligence would be. Like, how long do you have until you get your life together before you're considered retarded?
Yeah. Yo, there's some validity to what she's saying. Like, not in its entirety. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting your life together, like whatever age. As long as you're doing better than before, I guess that's a positive thing, you know?
Right.
But there's an amount of people that did complete bullshit with their life, and then they find Christ, and 15 minutes later they act like they're better than other people, and now they shame people for not being religious, and then they're not even open to any like discussions about anything else. Everything is just God now. Like, they're almost like not responsible for anything. Like, God has me now.
So you
And,
still
like,
didn't get your life together.
Yeah,
Nope,
like
God, I give it to God. He's getting it together.
yeah. Or you think that you can be absolved of all the bad things you did
Prior.
you know? I feel like you have to put at least like an equal amount of time in. So if you were like a shitty person for like 5 years,
Yeah.
maybe you need like 5 years of Christ.
No,
You know what I
would
mean?
agree. I would
or
agree.
5 years of reform, whatever that is.
I think that the you know what's crazy, because the world is so, like, really it's all perspective and subjective, right? And in hindsight, it shouldn't. But like, people act like, okay, once I find Christ, then my past doesn't matter. Whatever I've done, say if I've shot 50 people, had sex with the abundance of the world, and like, you know, I'm just frivolous with my front or whatever, you know? I found Christ, so it doesn't matter because he forgave me. And so any man going forward shouldn't even matter. My past shouldn't matter because I found Christ. That is a common reoccurring thing I find amongst these people. And that is what's annoying. People got to take some accountability. I don't like when people use religion as a buffer or like a deflection of accountability. That's what pisses me off in this situation.
Yeah, especially with the Christianity thing. Like, I'm not super religious, but I do understand if you repent, then you're supposed to be forgiven in the eyes of God. But I still feel like God gave us discernment. If following that rule, because I'm not even religious, but like,
Right.
we're gonna follow like some of the things I understand, God also gave you discernment. And I'm allowed to judge you for all the crazy shit you've been doing your whole life. I don't care if you've been going to church for the past 2 weeks. That's not my problem. What did you do for the past 12 years, okay?
Right.
You're shady. And I don't trust you. And I don't have to just because you pray now. Like, no, we're not doing that, okay?
Say you-
Yeah, so at least...
You're even praying in the shade.
Yeah. The sun doesn't even shine when you open the book. See? Okay? Like, nobody wants to hear that. But if you can be consistent about your reformed life, and you've done that for a period of time where it seems like it's genuine,
Yeah.
then I can accept that to be true, you know? But it's the same thing as somebody saying like, oh, I quit smoking. And it's like, oh, how long? 3 days.
You know,
You know what I mean? Like, bro, give it some
time.
time before you come and tell
Still
me
in your
these
blood.
things.
That last bogey's still in your blood.
If the man says, yo, I haven't smoked in 6 months, and you know that he used to smoke like damn near a pack a day,
Big up yourself.
bro, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
And I can respect that, and I can acknowledge that you're a changed person.
So I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, Britney Renner is still on her religious voyage.
Yeah,
Do the man respect her? Because remember, now we've
I'm
given it some
gaining
time.
respect.
Now we've given it some time.
How long ago did we talk about that? 'Cause we did talk about that here.
Ooh, let's call
Like
it
at 2 months, 3 months.
It was no,
Longer
I
than
think it
that,
was longer than that.
less than a year. Can we
It's
say
less than a year, but
Okay,
let's say roughly like a 6 months, something like that.
Okay.
Oh no, that was Ruby Rose. I was talking about. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was more recent.
Yo,
yeah.
I still got less
we
to
talk
talk
about Britney Jenner at least like 6 months, I think.
Yeah.
And yo, she been going solid for 6 months. You're still not absolved because yo, you were scandalous for years.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But we see you.
Yo, there's a level of consistency that I can respect based on the visuals. I literally don't know what she's doing off camera, but let's assume it's
It's in
all
cohesion.
this. Yeah. Then yo, it's all halal. That's funny. Yeah, I can respect it. You know?
Word.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like an easy? I don't know. So, okay, for example, the Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips thing. Actually, I have something about Lily Phillips right now too. If the matter money, Madam will go to it shortly. But how long do you think before they turn religious and want forgiveness, or just like, you don't turn a whole new leaf?
How long before they decide to turn religious, or how long before I'm gonna like respect what they've done?
No. How long?
It's a lot of years they
Hold on,
got to do
hold
for
on.
respect.
What?
You know what?
How much time do we have? Somebody might die waiting.
First off, I was gonna say,
Immortality.
just like, okay, the first one, just a hypothesis. How long do you think until they make the religious turn of a leaf? So that's the first question. And
Okay.
secondly, how long do they need to be religious to earn your respect?
Holy.
Yeah.
Second
Two-part
question
question.
is
All right, so the first one is it's really impossible to determine. I don't know if religion or Christ or anything is even relevant to those people. I don't know. What if they're gonna go on and be scandalous for like until they get old enough that it's no longer marketable?
Right.
You know? Then I wouldn't really count that as reform. It's like, yo, you got put out the game. Like, you can't compete anymore.
Right.
Yeah. So I can't really determine. They've done some pretty extreme things, and like I don't know if you just reform that, you know?
Okay. Now, second question. if they just turn the new leaf, how long do they need to be busting up the Bible to get your respect?
Like roughly, never. Like just about never.
No. Give me a figure,
happening.
man. You can never. So you're saying there's no forgiveness in Mitch's heart?
It's not really okay. You know what? Okay, I guess I have to separate the two. Like for me to respect you as like a dateable woman, you know, like somebody to be with.
Yes,
absolutely never gonna happen. You are filthy. No way. Okay, and that is forever. I'm sorry. 1,000 people, you're crazy. But for me to,
I was just in one day, you know.
People don't even do that in a lifetime. You did it in 24 hours. Like what kind of creature are you, bro?
A loose one.
There's nothing you
She's
can
a loose cannon.
There's nothing you can do for her.
Yeah. But if she decides, or the pair of them decide that they're no longer going to do this and they're going to change their life, I mean, if like 5 years goes by and they're not doing no porn and they're like just doing regular people shit, and I'm like, all right, shit, they probably... 5 years is a long time. Like you haven't done any of that old stuff in 5 years at all.
Any of that old stuff.
Anything.
Not even a slip up.
Yeah, like bro, that's a long time. So I'd have to respect that.
So 5 years.
What if she braced?
Oh, hold on, nigga. Hold on, nigga. 5 years.
Whatever. Look, she could be weird at home, okay? You can't take the weird out of the
She braced by herself, yo. That's fine.
Yo, because you're already far gone. Like, I don't imagine that you're going to stop doing everything. But I mean, doing porn and just being frivolous with other people. Like, if you don't do that for 5 years, and like, yo, I don't think you're going to go and start doing it again.
Would you smoke a split for her? 5 years.
After 5 years?
Yeah.
And she comes knocking on your door with the Bible.
No, I don't know why you're
contradictory. Why you could they don't even beat up the spliff like that.
Fam, she Bible. Do that.
She's Rasta now.
Honestly, the 5 years wouldn't matter. Just like, do you have anything that I could catch through this spliff? Because like 5 years, some things are permanent, bro. I don't know what her lifestyle is like. I'm gonna just go ahead and say no. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna just say no. Right. Yeah, we don't need to do that.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
How long to Sharon's Cuzzle's forgiveness?
Cuzzle's forgiveness for giving out free front for the last...
Yeah, for the last 5 years.
I mean...
5 years free, like beer front was...
Do your thing. I just can't meet with you. Like
No. How long until she be considered dateable? How long does she...
Dateable?
How long does she need to walk with Christ in order to be considered dateable for my cousin?
A lifetime.
How
the
long?
rest of her lifetime.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is...
Like, he'll check her in the afterlife.
So you both... all right, so she's never going to be acceptable for you.
No, see, now you're dissing your cost.
Well, you said lifetime, so I can only imagine that would mean, like, not during this one.
So I'm going to check her later?
That's what he said.
I don't know.
I don't care what he said.
I'll do that and shit. I don't know.
What the hell?
He said,
that's a valid point.
Maybe in the afterlife.
My cousin Smorty, he's going to check her upstairs. Like...
I get 7. Like, how'd you get in here? Well, since we're here.
Hey. It'll be 1,001.
Yeah, that's not happening.
So there's nowhere in your heart you could forgive
Not
her.
for me to be able to date her. Like, I don't know. Not for me.
Okay.
There's no amount of time. I'd be like, nah.
So
like,
how long till you go bun a split for her comfortably?
I'm not bunning a spliff. I don't even bun a spliff with regular people like this. Like, I'm not bunning a spliff with her. Like, the hell?
Could she drink from your cup?
That's crazy.
Dog, could she drink from me first?
Like, man said he's not smoking with her. Said, yo, but we're going to share a beverage? That's just,
yeah.
Sounds more compromising, bro. I don't
Like,
know.
Sorry.
That doesn't respect.
Yeah, you know I don't respect none. Anyhow, Lily Phillips has hosted another sex off recently where she inspired, well, I think she fucked like 50 guys or something like that in one day. She had them lined up around the corner. Yeah. Soft. Yeah.
What's going on with people? Like,
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. You know, at this point,
why is she doing that?
No, hold
Why
on.
are they trying to influence other gals?
I feel you. But at this point, I blame the mandem too. The mandem are part of the problem. You filthy niggas are
but
lining
these
up.
niggas, those are the 20%. Those are the 80%.
So you're blaming the man, but I already knew the man.
No. I'm not blaming the mandem. I'm acknowledging the mandem's filth. You guys are perpetuating this shit because you guys are lining up around the corner, buddy in hand.
Nah, I gotta blame her. You know, because you know what it's like? It's like almost like roaches. Like imagine like there's certain people live in buildings.
The roaches?
Yeah. They're just they're just drawn to the filth. And so clean up yourself and there won't be roaches. Like that's how I feel.
It's
Ew.
crazy.
Like
Looking
roaches
around.
exist. We're gonna be mad that roaches exist. Like it's gross.
So
but
the
they're
man over
here.
there smut
Just make
roaches,
sure
eh?
your crib doesn't have roaches.
Yeah.
Why? Her crib's full of roaches, fam.
And I'm not gonna lie, if you find yourself enticed by this lineup, or you would find yourself over there, perhaps it's time to reevaluate your life, you smutty roach.
What's the time limit for this one?
For
Oh,
what?
it was a day. She was doing it for a day.
Like she did, but like the madam didn't have a time.
I don't know. I assume because there's less man, there's
I
more
assume
time.
they got more time. Maybe these are the VIP man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it is.
Right? Maybe, maybe.
You just look around. There's very different races.
I'm not lying. It's
You know,
just,
like,
yeah,
crazy.
for sure. Niggas in ski
Yeah.
masks.
There's all kinds of mans, bro.
Yo, did you guys ever see the video of the Jamaican youth that got dragged out by his mom? He was in
Yeah,
line and
yeah,
his mom Yo, dog, that made me laugh.
That's crazy as hell.
That's-
Yeah. Anyhow, there's a young woman who's been, I guess she's another woman in the industry, 37-year-old. Well, they described her as a TikTok star in the video that I seen. Was recently hospitalized after trying to compete. She let 50 guys smash her back door. Now, the man I want to see what
the back.
what the
door.
like she needed surgery and
I
went on a
want to
video.
see what, bro?
Basically, the video that I saw.
Yo,
I don't know if I want to see anything you're talking
X
about.
got freaky videos. out
Because
here,
yo,
dude.
that just sounds disturbing. What you said, fam.
No, it's very TikTok friendly.
Look at her.
Okay.
On my back door. And you may be wondering, how did I get myself into this
I'm not
situation?
wondering. I know.
Nobody's
See, I
wondering.
thought it would be a fun idea to let 50 guys in my
We
back
are
door,
not curious about
along
you,
with
bro.
my friend Lily Phillips, because, you know, we like to do things that are crazy. But with that being said, I did a number on that back door. Not only that, but I've been doing this for a really long time. So
Her shit just drops.
They just
for several
fam,
years.
I
And there's a
want
lot of girls in the
nothing to do with
industry
this.
who haven't been doing it really long, or they haven't
crazy
done it
part
at all.
is they consider
so,
themselves
I mean,
professionals.
if you think about it,
crazy
I've been
thing is
doing
you
it
still
for
touch our
almost
ass.
21 years because I'm almost 37. So yeah, do the math. I've been doing it for a really long time.
That might make her
And
a
with this line of work
I
that I'm in,
guess.
it
I
needs
just
to
don't
look
consider it a
perfect.
profession.
And, you know, here I am at the surgery place.
Here I am at the surgery place.
Yes. Tiffany. Okay. Taking a urine test to make sure I'm not pregnant, which
She
I
had to
am
get
not
ass
because, you know,
surgery
I only
after?
do the back door.
yeah. I'm pretty sure her.
I really
anal-
do think that this might become a
doesn't
trend,
know
and I'm just
that.
putting this
Her
out
anus
there.
got
Unless you're
mangled?
wanting to pay
Mangled
thousands
anus.
of dollars, don't try this at home. Would I do this again?
Maybe it's
Probably, but that's because I'm a
Wow.
professional.
So this is nothing.
This was
said
one
she
of
would
the
do it
most
again.
painful recoveries I've ever been through. So you can see the pain. It was so bad because I had stitches in there. It was so hard to put.
Yo,
Doesn't
people
care
that are
about
lose. What
anything,
happened?
fam.
Bring back shame. Can we bring back shame?
I don't think you could shame this person.
No, I know, but like people should.
She's too far gone.
Yo, we're too far in the acceptance thing, man. We're too far in the acceptance thing. We accept way too much. Like, just fuck. Sorry, like, bro, why are we normalizing this? Like, this is not good for people. People shouldn't be proud of this stuff. Like, why are you proudly posting that you need surgery after letting 50 man?
Yo,
In
the
your back
man them
door.
are nasty, fam.
And that's even more gross. Yeah, like everything's ill, man. That's gross, man.
That's crazy. Like, yo, buddy, you got up this morning to go to the 50-man marathon, fam. This is
Like
crazy.
as a man, like you don't feel nasty the next day. That yo, like if you're not like number 1 or 2, like everybody else is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Like what if you're number 50?
Man, I'm running a body chain. That's
Like what if
crazy.
you're
a
number
body chain is gross.
like
That's
what if you're
so
49 and
crazy.
50? It's like yo, dog, finally.
Lose. You know how frowsy it smells in there?
Yo, back to the Bible. Didn't they burn down a whole town for this behavior? I just have to keep reminding man, fam. Like, you get cast in the fire for this. Like, this
Yes.
is too much, bro.
Ruins.
Madam are making friends in line.
so brings you here.
Yeah. So what
Nah.
number are you?
You can't even dap these guys, fam.
Nah, man, just
Yo,
bump
man, I'm moving
shoulders.
grime. Like, I need
Just
to take,
straighten up.
I need to go.
Yeah, that's fam. Yeah,
Man, I'm
no,
moving
no.
grime. Like, I need to use the bathroom. It's like, yo, if you cut line, you can't come back.
Yo.
Like, nah. You can't even use the bathroom, fam.
Yeah.
That's
That's crazy, bro.
That is super loose, and I don't like it, man. I
Yeah,
don't
the
like
world's
it.
a filthy place. Any disgusting thing that you could think of is happening somewhere.
so yeah.
On
wait a minute.
somebody's
So
OnlyFans,
She did
bro.
surgery on her ass
Yeah.
to take more.
She's gonna do it again.
You know what? Yeah, she's gonna.
She's
do it.
gonna do it again.
Yo, you know what? This wasn't even a part of my topic discussion, but we're gonna move forward because everyone here discussed me. See?
Yeah,
Moving forward. So, yo, did the man see this video? Oh, there it is.
I did see this video.
Okay, let's watch it. Cause
That's the old her, right?
this is like kind of fit Lizzo destroying fat Lizzo or vandalizing fat Lizzo. I don't know.
I think it's saying bye, bitch. Yep, that's what it's about to say.
Oh my gosh, how artistic.
Bye, bitch.
She's weird.
She's
bro.
weird stuff. She's
That
weird.
was weird.
Yo, do the man okay, how do the man feel about Lizzo?
The same way I felt before.
Which would be?
Not impressed. Like,
So you're not impressed by her recent weight loss transformation?
no. You know what's funny? This reminds me of like Monique. So
Go
when
ahead.
Monique was big, she
Yep.
always used to like, do you guys remember like Def Comedy Jam?
Yep.
So when she was big, she's like, oh, you skinny bitches, you guys just hate on me, this and that. It was always like, no, empowering big girls. Then when she lost weight, it was a rap for that. She, oh no, you shouldn't be big. It's disgusting. You should. So this is the same type of
But
behavior.
nah, I'm allow Monique because Monique was funny. Everything she was doing was for humor. That person's not funny. And they weren't even trying to be funny when they're on the body positivity tip. You see what I'm saying? She was seriously encouraging people to harm themselves. And now she's going to go and post a video after losing weight and then just dismiss her former lifestyle as if you didn't encourage a bunch of people to do that. At least Monique was she's on stage at Comedy Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
she's being funny. That's different.
But
So
it's
I
true.
don't look at it the same, you know? Yeah, there's truth to every joke for sure.
No,
but
you're definitely
it's-
right. So the thing, like, I
still
do have a
different.
problem with it too, because they got her whole like, and I know that people would argue, oh, it's her brand, it's her claim to fame, but yo, she was
a
really
terrible
trying to
brand.
normalize being like supremely overweight, not even just moderately overweight. And don't get me wrong, I believe everybody should love themselves, right? So when people come at me and say, oh my God, X, well, you can't love yourself if you're big, yo, I'm never gonna tell you no. That's not why I'm saying it all.
Loved yourself.
Pardon me, what I'm saying is like, yo, take the love you have for yourself a step further and actually like apply some of that to yourself. So like, see how you love yourself? Show your body you love yourself. Encourage healthy living or fucking some kind of change, some kind of positive benefit, because that's real self-love. The acceptance of just being a fat fuck and because you're lazy and you make bad choices all the time, yo, that is perpetuating like unhealthy standards in society. I do not like that. We should not normalize obesity. It's not cool. It's not healthy. It's not normal.
Nah, it's unhealthy in multiple ways. Not
The
even
gal them need to freaking understand that they have to stop telling their brethren that's okay too, because it's them too that.
Well, no,
when
it's a
we
lot of
say
people.
when we say it,
No.
it sounds rude. But when the girl's like, "Oh, girl, you look good. Like you look good. You don't gotta fix a thing." Yes, you do.
Well, you know what it is too? It's the account. Like women don't really like the
Bro,
notion
when the
of
man them are
accountability.
overweight, we tell each other, yo, bro, you're getting a little big. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have the same problem. Like, we don't take it the same way. That's us saying, like, bro, you should take care of yourself, lose some weight. When the gal them say it, it's like, no, you're thick.
they've stretched out this word thick. Holy.
So it's not the same thing. Like, we can't tell about the dog, bro, you're getting big, you know, like, you should start doing something. And it's like, over a period of time, it's gonna get to you, and you might start doing something. But like, if I were to tell my homie, like, don't worry, Ram, you're not getting, like, last year we're XL, this year you're double, that's fine, that's blessed.
Yeah, honestly, it's not.
Yeah,
blessing
I
your
couldn't
thing.
imagine men encouraging that. Like, yo, fam,
Exactly.
you just keep getting bigger every time I see you, fam. You don't know.
Consistent,
Big
man,
things
yeah.
going in, fam. Yeah. No,
things
nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that, bro.
Yeah, no. So I do have a problem with the initial message that she had because, yo, I found it was like, aside from loving yourself and the positive, like, let's call it the most surface level aspect of that message, like, yo, you perpetuate an unhealthy lifestyle, especially with like the Lizzo meal at McDonald's. And I don't want to hear about the Lizzo meal. Are you guys familiar with the Lizzo meal? Did you
All
know
these
Lizzo had
meals
a meal?
sound good. Like, her meal gotta be slapping.
So, yo, question. You know what? What do you think the Lizzo meal is before I read off the actual?
quarter pound. Nah, she ain't even. That's like a triple bologna. Like, she probably got like a quarter pounder, a Big Mac in there,
A quarter pounder and a Big
or
Mac?
a Big Mac.
Okay, so a quarter
She
pounder.
could
Big-
do both. But like,
You driven, I would have said and.
What do you think? So a quarter pounder or a Big Mac?
large fries,
Large fry, and what else?
like a McFlurry.
No beverage?
Large fries. Everything or supersize me.
Okay. What do you feel the Lizzo meal might pertain?
Whatever has the most calories.
Give me some meal,
one of
man.
each.
Come on.
I'll take the left side
One
of the
of
menu.
each.
Just the whole menu. No. Give me a meal, man.
Bro. Yeah, she's getting definitely a Big Mac with a McDouble. 10
piece?
Large.
10 piece?
Has to be.
Okay.
Large fries, a shake, and a beverage.
Oh, okay. I like your disrespect. It's funny.
Yeah.
The Lizzo meal consists of a cheeseburger, a classic McDonald's cheeseburger, a large fries, a large order of McDonald's world famous fries, a large Coca-Cola, a large chicken McNuggets, a large order of McDonald's famous chicken McNuggets, and the sauces will include a variety of sausage, including sweet and sour, spicy, and barbecue. That's a Lizzo meal.
You get 3 sauces.
You get 3 sauces, a large order of nuggets, a large fries, a large Coke, and a classic McDonald's
Why is she
cheeseburger.
trying to be like, she thought she was smart trying to put a little cheeseburger?
I know.
Like, yo, why did you
Tell
just
none of
give
the man that believed it?
Yeah, like, why did you
You're
give yourself a
joking. You've never
normal-
ordered that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Regardless, the overall point of my message is like, yo, this is what you were endorsing. And now what? Now you just want to bat at people.
I bet you she still eats.
Yeah, you probably do. You just do a little work, sometimes.
Nah,
And-
she
little
Ozempic. Bro, she was pretty big before. I mean,
No,
she's
I'm not
still
gonna-
big, but
I'm-
like she looks noticeably
smaller.
slimmer.
Yeah. So you know what? Congratulations on your progress. But yo, I'm not even ruling out Ozempic. Like I just don't even
What do you
believe it.
mean? That meal
Oh, yeah,
comes
there's
with a
strong
side of
possibility
Ozempic.
for sure.
Ozempic is on the
Whatever
side
her
of that
method
meal.
is, though, to me, it's still
It's
bullshit
working.
because you encouraged everybody to stay big.
True.
So
valid.
you're a hypocrite.
I would agree. What else do I have over here? Oh, that was critical. Man, I want to react to this. It says, a white woman explains why black men are moving more and more to non-black women. I was going to say,
A
what
white
the...
woman
It
explain
sounds
this?
offensive. Play it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Let's do it.
a white woman said this.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't even watch this.
I already
so-
know people are mad.
Yo,
Yeah.
they know how to go viral.
Damn.
Let's do it.
Like-
That's funny. I'm like, you know what? A room full of black guys? Let's watch
What? Put this in a dark skin room.
this. Yo. Man, I'm ready?
The black girl looks vexed. I didn't even hear what she said. She's just vexed.
Oh, you seen what she said?
Yeah.
Stop approaching women you know you cannot afford.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
That was aggressive.
With a cup
You
of
already see
tea?
the woman's lifestyle. You see how she living.
So if she's already living that lifestyle all on her own, what exactly is the issue?
You know you can't afford it. Now when she asks you for money to upkeep the lifestyle that she's already living,
Wait. What exactly are these women in these scenarios doing? Why would they be asking men for money in the first place? I thought these women were strong and independent and could do things all on their own. And obviously they've been maintaining their lifestyles beforehand. But yet they would ask men for money while they're dating. That's why they're giving the impression that some women aren't as strong and independent as they want everyone else to think that they are. It's either that or they just view men as walking ATMs. So which one is it?
you want to get an attitude. Go be with your type. She's not your type.
Right. They should be with their type, shouldn't they? The type of women that actually want a relationship and don't view men as just a means to an end.
You know how they ask,
So what are you asking the madam right now?
It's just funny. The follow-up video is, I will die alone before I lay with a non-black man.
I didn't even read that.
I don't wanna-
serious about
I
her
don't want to
takes.
play this. Just
I'm not gonna lie, with the
We
bonnet
already
on and
started.
the facial
We already
expression is
started.
crazy.
Her face is well greased. She's ready to
hill
go.
to die on. I'm gonna tell y'all what hill I'm willing to die on. I will go to my grave, and I don't care if I die at 100, 110, 150. I will go to my grave single and alone with 50 million cats before I get with any man that is not black. And I'm serious on that. I put that on everything I love in this world. Y'all can save this video for if you ever see me with a non-black man. That's how much I love black men. That's how much I believe in being with a black person so that you can understand each other the best as well as build a black community. Y'all could do what y'all want. I don't care who anybody else dates. But for me, it is going to be a black man now and forevermore.
I'm not gonna lie, she's done with dating apps. She's just
You
throwing
sounded
it.
aggressive.
She's just throwing it
Her
out.
love is aggressive.
She's just
Her love-
throwing it
I'll
out.
hold you.
Somebody go collect this woman.
She
Look.
has viably passionate love.
Listen,
Okay.
all that I ask from that woman is that she's actually decent to the man. I'm like, don't say you're gonna fuck. Yeah, you love the black man, and then it's like, you're one of those things like, I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning, I'm not doing nothing.
She was on Black Planet.
No. I believe
Yeah.
the woman in her bonnet greased up. That's a completely unrelated video, and I feel she.
Yeah.
No, she's willing to die and cook for her black man.
I hope so. With all that
I'm gonna
strength.
give her with her coconut oil in her bonnet. I'm gonna give her the blight. Still, I believe her.
I hope so.
She said 50 million cats. I believe her.
She said 150 years old.
I was just thinking like, yo, that's extreme. Why don't you just go get yourself a black man? Why are you
She's
talking
going
about
to.
50
She's going to.
million
No.
cats?
She's
I hope
going
so.
to. I hope she probably found him by now.
I hope so. Man.
Hopefully
I hope
she's
so.
at his house or something.
Backtrack. All right. Original point now. This white woman basically explaining why black men are okay. I feel like the title of the video was kind of clickbaity because I don't feel like
Her speech didn't seem racially specific.
That's what I was saying. So I feel like the way that this video was played, because I just said, you know what, let's react to it as a collective. Because I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
I never seen it. You know,
We-
I don't think that her exactly her.
we
speech,
were misled.
We were misled, and her speech was not racially specific.
No.
You're absolutely right about that. But well, that's kind of crap.
Yeah, we were misled. But I do have a question though. Like, I understand that was in America,
Yes.
but in Toronto, we have some similar demographics to some of these American cities. Do you feel like black women here just kind of use the mandem for money in your experience, or even just think about like your brethren?
I don't think
people,
you know what's crazy. Like, I don't necessarily. Oh, I was gonna say I don't think it's race specific, but
Well, it's a very common narrative as
No,
well.
I feel you,
which is
'cause-
why they were able to clickbait us like that, because I've seen other
I feel like it's
discussions
a
of that
type.
nature.
I feel like it's a type of woman, not necessarily,
Yeah.
and it doesn't necessarily persist to like one race. But like, if you're in a certain environment, demographic, it wouldn't matter what race you are, as long as if you frequent or these are like comfortable to you.
I can understand what you're saying, but also the reason I ask is because I hear a lot of black American men make that complaint.
Well,
that
the
the
black-
black American woman is basically treating him like a walking ATM.
That I
So
understand,
I
but
want to know
will,
if you guys
I also
share that
recognize
sentiment.
that the Black American experience is a different experience from the Black Canadian experience.
Yeah.
Our racial our racial relations, our race relations are very different than over there
Yeah.
because of their long
We're
standing.
more multicultural.
We have similarities, but definitely some strong differences.
Yeah,
as
no, I
well.
think no, but you have to also understand like a lot of their race relations and racial dynamics, they have histories in places with like racism and fucking where it's like niggas have been there, black people have been there. A lot of the
Yeah.
minorities are kind of relatively new to Canada still. Like only a couple of generations deep. There are black people who have been in America in the same
Generations
place of
after
generation.
generation, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like
So it is different.
It
and
is
America
different.
in itself just has a different culture.
right? But I
than-
will
than
say
Canada.
like certain environments do spawn people that will look at you in certain light. I do believe that.
I just
can't-
want to know
just
if you
can't say it's
guys
black
felt-
woman specific.
That's what I was asking. How do you feel about that?
About this?
It's like a mindset.
Do you feel like black women in Toronto are trying to like, they're like money hungry? They're trying to use guys as
I agree with
ATMs?
more with cuz. I don't think it's just black. I think it's a like certain type. Like it's just a certain group of women.
Yeah.
Like in a certain place. Yeah.
Right.
Like if you go like, but like you can avoid those.
100%.
Yeah.
I think that's
You know what I'm
easy. Yeah, just don't frequent a certain
No, I
place,
feel
but
the same way. I just
certain demographic, and then certain cultures perpetuate this kind of like dynamic between men and women, where it's like, yo, you like all the man is good for is getting money from. You know what I'm trying to say?
but I've seen that sentiment from all types of women here.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think it's black.
Black
That's what
women
I'm
or
saying.
just any kind of woman. It could be white, Arab,
But I look at it like, yo, you
Spanish,
you,
whatever.
You get what you give, right?
So
Like,
then you know what? Want to take it a step further? Like in what? One bring to the culture. What places and what environment? would
Or
you
where
see-
are you more likely to see that?
Yeah.
Like entertainment district, like King Street, or any of the more high end clubs. Restaurants. A lot of the restaurants here also turn to clubs, like Mademoiselle,
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So if you're in those areas, like nightlife, like if this is an expensive area of nightlife from clubs, lounges, or restaurants, yeah, the women that frequent these areas are more likely to behave like that. They're more opportunistic.
Valid. I would also say that, and then also on the opposite end, especially even like probably like the strip club culture and people that
Yeah.
frequent like the stripper parties and shit like that. Like a lot of the patrons and people that are going, like the gal them are there for our money. Obviously, they're there to party, have a good time, share their ass, whatever. But I do feel like they look at man as like that's a very opportunistic environment.
well, they figured you came
hold
there
on,
to
so
spend
just
dollars,
the
right?
strip club or the parties that have strippers at them?
Both.
Both, because I feel
Because
like
a strip club, I would just be like, well, that's a place literally
Yeah,
for
well, like,
commerce.
it's-
Like,
No, I
that's
get
the
that,
flesh
but then-
market right there.
But then that
So-
also houses a demographic, a community, an environment of people that are like think like this.
Well, the strippers themselves. But if she's a sex worker, I'm going to exclude her because that's literally her profession. I'm more so talking about women who are seeking to like be dating a man. Like, see the
it's
woman in
funny
that
because,
video?
like, I think
she's
a lot
probably
of,
not a sex worker.
but a lot of sex workers still want to date a man.
Well, this is just ridiculous. Okay?
Your brain
Like, I'm almost like I don't want to. I understand what you're saying, but like I omit them from these conversations because like I'm mostly speaking for the general public.
Okay, that's fine.
Most women are not sex workers,
And most would.
but there's a lot of women online.
But you know what's crazy?
That portray this. I need a man for money type of
But
mentality.
even like the nature of that energy, I feel like it comes from that culture, bro. Like the sex worker culture, and then so it's like people that are like the average woman, the average working class, normal, decent human being. I don't feel like operates like that.
Social media has popularized the sex worker.
Yes.
And so a lot of her
Glorified it, in
attitudes, glorified it. The sex worker is the female version of the gangster rapper for the man them. You get what I'm saying? It's
ahead.
the rebellious figure that gets fast money and they do it in their own way and they're polarizing, but they go against the rules, but they still make it work for themselves. And they have everybody thinking that they can be that exceptional person. These guys think they could put on a ski mask, either shoot somebody or lie about shooting somebody and then achieve success. And then these women think that they could behave like a prostitute, but still find a husband. It's all crazy.
The thing, I guess the question would be like, does that kind of like stem from the black culture though?
This would be,
as opposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like if we were
I would say the popularization of it, but there's sex workers of all races.
I understand that, right?
But hip hop music has popularized some of these things.
Glorified it.
Glorified.
Bro, we're the only,
glorified is
we're
a better
the only
word.
culture that like celebrates
Glorified.
money,
Degeneracy.
money, throwing money at women, drinking, being we're
Degeneracy.
The only,
Just
we're
overall
the only people
degeneracy,
that celebrate this. And it's like, yo, you give what you get, right? Like these women, the same women that are asking for like, oh, yo, where's the money at? Where's the money at? Bro, they're looking at the same guys who be throwing the money around. And
100%.
you know what I'm saying?
It goes hand in hand. I get it.
They're looking at the same people.
And
so
it's crazy. You know what? Because so we get a lot of like our inspiration from like American culture, for example. 'Cause I know strip club culture is really big in America, right?
Yeah. We use American ones here to throw money on the women.
That's exactly
Our money's not even designed for this type of activity. Nobody's
Taking
throwing a bag
lives.
of coins at somebody. You're gonna hurt somebody in here, bro.
Loonies. No one's doing that, right? But what I'm saying is like, yo, look, like the way that black people conduct themselves, even with money, like, yo, black people are very flashy. Black people are and then like how we signify wealth is we have to show it off, or we're so very, we're very flamboyant with these
Bro,
things.
this is the Dave Chappelle skit.
Yo, it's crazy,
It's
right?
literally the-
But what I'm saying
You
is
never
like,
seen the Dave Chappelle
When
skit?
niggas get reparations?
Yes.
he should have never gave you niggas
He's like, thank you for all these black people giving it right back to us.
Because yo, the man are gonna spend it. Yeah.
No, it's ridiculous though, right? So we're the only culture in that. And then when you look at like, fam, we're the only culture where like a lot of our like iconic figures, they pass away due to like fucking gun violence and shit like that, just because of the like
drug overdose. Like
the
how much
ignorance.
rappers overdose,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh my god, that too. Fuck.
They're just pure
just like-
degeneracy in all types
We
of
die
forms.
as a result of degeneracy, yet we glorify it so hard. So we use it as an outlet to try to attain some kind of status and fame, right? Because like the glorification gets you more popular. If I'm gonna shoot, like if I'm gonna drink lean and show my guns online and it's getting me attention, I'm gonna profit off of this. Yo, it's a trap, my nigga. It's crazy.
And then all the young
crazy how the
people are
man
just
wanna
like
profit off
eager to participate. I can't wait to get my double cup. Can't wait to get my chain, my ski mask,
it.
my gun, whether I'm actually gonna shoot someone or just point it at the camera.
You want to participate?
I just want to participate.
Bro, that jail bid's a badge of honor.
Yo, I'm telling you, niggas respect the jail thing more than the school thing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You graduate, niggas be like, all right, come on, yo, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah,
did your
'cause you've
bid
been-
still.
yeah.
Do the exact same amount of time and got yourself a PhD. Niggas, they don't even care, fam. But yo, the PhD is so much more powerful
Yeah.
if you apply it and know how to use your life. Go ahead.
Yeah, and likewise, I think the women are glorifying the women that profit off of their body, off their sexuality, but then they're caught in the middle of like, I want her, I want to be revered like these women, and I want to be respected like them, but I still want to be treated like a lady by the guys that I'm interested in.
Sounds like a lot of single moms.
You know, I think they could,
'Cause,
yeah,
dude, that's
could
what's gonna
contribute.
happen. It's very rare that you're.
That's
gonna
not the
find-
only reason they're
I
single
know,
moms.
I
but
know. But it's like if you're going down that route, though, I'm saying
Well,
chances are
you're
most
going
likely-
down the route of disappointment in all forms. Okay, you have a lot of bad news ahead of you. You know if that's how you're gonna live. But one distinction I could make is at least like the men who participate in the street life, they're not looking to go get a job after they go do the drill. they've accepted like they're living on this side of life. Women still want to be treated as traditional women while acting like a completely different kind of person. So
You know what's funny?
I
It's
just feel like
because-
that part
you know
doesn't
what it is?
really,
It's because
that
they
doesn't
look-
make sense.
They look at what the guy does worse than what they do for some odd reason. Like
Worse how?
Like for them to be like, oh, I don't want to date a drug dealer or a street guy, but they don't look at what they do for a living as that bad.
Like selling pussy?
Yes, they don't look at it as that bad. So when they're like,
That's delusion.
That's
They
what
know
but
what
that's
they're doing
actually
is
how
bad.
they look at it. When you're like,
No,
oh,
no, I think that's a lie that they're
That's a
selling.
cop-out.
but
yeah.
I'm saying it is, but that's what they tell themselves. That's why when they're like, oh, you're living, oh, you think you can go and get a man after this? Yes, because they don't think that their comparison to the
How
drug dealer
you-
is that bad.
It's so crazy because he had a product and got up off his ass and went and did something with himself. You just sold your front. Like it's not.
She
the same.
sold her product.
She sold
She
herself.
became the product.
yeah.
If you yourself are the product, selling yourself for like
It doesn't require that much skill.
You have to
and
understand.
it's
These are
also,
the
there's
same
just
girls
very
who
little
look at it
integrity
like,
in that.
I don't need a pimp. I can do it myself. Bro, it doesn't matter. It's the same freaking shit that you're going to be selling.
I guess until you get like, yeah, you know what? It's all messy, and X doesn't respect it. Regardless, though,
I was just saying, like, if you're going to live that life, you have to accept what comes with it. Like, even the dudes who live like the street life, like, I don't think they're going to, for the most part, it's not like they're going to college campuses trying to find them a professional woman and convince her that he needs to look at him like he's a perfect gentleman.
Tariq St. Patrick.
Yeah, man's got tattoos on his face. Talking about, no, you've got to see the good in me. Don't judge
do,
me
though.
don't judge a book by its cover.
Don't,
You know,
man.
you got women that's half naked outside talking about, nah, I'm a lady though. And it's like, bro, stop this, man. Stop this.
She's a night walker.
So, do the man think that black men are moving more towards non-black women, and that the non-black woman is unappreciated?
That video didn't even do nothing to serve that
I know
point.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah. It's crazy because that's a funny topic. If she had some valid points, like
I
if
think
she
she
I was
just-
like, oh, you're gonna piss people off right now. Like,
No,
let me hear what
it's
you're gonna
just
say.
honestly probably what pissed people off was her delivery and the fact that she's white.
Well, I think that was
Okay.
the clickbaity
Because
nature of it.
we're like, she didn't say anything wrong to us.
I don't even think she
didn't even
did
address
nothing. I
race.
think the fact that she's responding to a black woman,
Yes.
that's it. Because if it was a white woman in the other side of the
yo,
video,
there
there'd
was
be
a- but
nothing
there
for
was
them
a
to
certain-
caption.
There was a certain tone that she had when she was speaking.
Yeah, she's
that was-
fed up with this woman.
I understand that, but
You felt like it
black-
was a racial fed up?
I feel like black women would take it different because of how her tone was. Not like, yeah, she's white, but how she was saying things.
Do you
like,
think that's her intention, or that's simply how it's going to be
I
received?
think
What
also,
are you
if you
trying
don't
to
know,
say?
she is also a content creator and kind of carries a similar condescending tone in other videos. So like that's kind of just
If
how
that's
she
her
does
thing,
it.
then that's her thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm
gonna
just
say
doing
that.
this based
the
on what I just
condescending
saw.
nature, like the witty I'm looking down on you type shit, like that vibe that you're getting from her. That's just kind of her shtick.
I could interchange either one. I can make the white woman a black woman, make the white woman a white woman. The message would have been like consistent
And I
across
just
the
think-
board.
and I
It
just
wasn't
think the-
specific to black women.
I also think like the type of black woman she responded to. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what.
That's not no normal
that's-
person.
yeah, like that's like the ghetto type that I'm looking at. Even the way you're talking, it's like, bro, you don't even have a man.
Well, that's why her condescending tone is kind of amplified now. You're like, oh, you're looking down for multiple reasons. Anyways, yo, you guys ready to move
But she
forward?
spit some facts though.
There was a little bit of facts in there. This is way less serious, but kind of funny. Yo, a man finds out his fiance is pregnant after a year of his deployment. I didn't watch this either, but I thought it was funny, so
His
we can watch it.
face looks.
Oh, you made World Star?
You look like he's not ready for this.
You think I don't care?
You're just sitting there.
You know how bad this fucking feels? This is the worst feeling I could ever have.
Yo, you look sad still.
The fact that somebody's filming it is crazy.
She is.
That's even crazy. She knows what she's doing.
No.
Man was just
Some
in the
kind of
little.
sweater or something.
I was
blanket.
just chilling.
That's kind of devastating. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean,
It's messed up, but at the same time, shit. Like if I was a soldier, I'm not gonna hold you. I'd probably just assume like my girl's gonna find somebody. I'm gone for a year, 2 years. What the hell? And my ass might die over here.
so
Like
all
I'm
type
not
of
saying
reasons.
it's justified. I'm a practical thinker. I'm not really trying to hold nothing down while I'm
Yeah, but
over there
yo, she
fighting.
didn't- See, the
Like,
extra sauce is filming it and then World Starring. That's the extra
No,
sauce.
well, she
Like
that's a
social
shitty
media.
person.
Yeah, I think that's just the
You
shitty
know?
nature of the social media people nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, I
It
seen
brings, It brings out the worst in these people.
Yeah, people think like any attention is good attention according to people. No type of shame. Bring back shame. What's going on?
Clearly, she never cared about this guy.
Never.
If you guys were in the army and you did a tour, like you would expect your woman to hold it down for you. You're gone for like a year.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time you got a dip, you better just leave something in there.
I'm not gonna lie. Just don't tell me.
I don't like how you live.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather just be alone.
No. I don't know how deep. Like I don't know how deep in they were.
Didn't they say fiance?
I am. Yeah, they're fighting.
That means they're about to get married. They're deep in. He's about to give her a last name, a baby, a house, all sides.
You know what though? Cause it's like human nature, bro. She's gonna do what she's gonna do, and unless like she's like
and she's super solid, bro, and she's holding it down, bro. Just don't make me find out.
Bro, you're still on this.
You're still loose. You're still loose.
And it's like, yo, make sure, bro. But I'm saying in that scenario, bro.
But then I feel like you're living a facade. Like you want to know all aspects of your reality, bro.
Because all you're saying is don't talk about it. But you have already accepted in your heart that she probably got piped by somebody else while you're at war.
You think I'm not gonna be fucking doing the same shit when I get back?
What I do it myself got nothing to do with what happened to my woman, bro. Like that doesn't undo what happened at home.
Bro, listen. If she's doing certain shit that I need done at home or whatever it is,
this is a business relationship. It's not love.
I mean, yo, bro, like,
you're a lenient guy still. How you feel? You're trying to hold down a relationship while you're.
I'm not holding, like, bro. I expect it's the same. I look at it like he just went to do a jail bid, bro. She's probably doing shit, and he's freaking. She needed to do a 1-2 things. He's like, you know what? This is the. You know, if that's the girl that's doing it for you, bro, let her. If she gets her one little mess up, bro, I'm not gonna do nothing about that.
I don't know if I would ever use the word mess up to describe my woman cheating on me still. A one mess up.
I'm gonna be honest.
And also, jail's a different thing because you didn't sign up for jail.
If I'm doing that job overseas and this is the woman that, bro, I wouldn't want it, but I'll accept that.
But watch this though. You didn't sign up for jail. Jail came and signed up for you. You see what I'm saying? Like usually people get caught doing something. They weren't planning to go to jail. And now you already have your woman and you're trying to hold on to what you have. I'm talking you signed up to be in the army, so you know you're about to leave. Me personally, I don't want to have any woman here holding on to my emotions while I'm gone for a year and she's getting piped by some next man. Bro, then I have to come back and try and...
At that point, your emotions go and you just probably just turn into using it for
I'm
whatever
gonna find me something in
for.
Afghanistan, fam. What are you talking about, bro? I'm living off the land. Like, I'm not waiting for my shorty back home. What do you mean? Like,
living off the land is crazy.
So you just want to see the green eyes.
hey, bro, she might be popping after you take that off.
National Geographic shorties, eh?
Bro, I'm out there. I'm more focused on what's present, you know?
Okay, you know what? Got another reactionary thing. Ruby Rose again. Man, I'm ready?
What's she do now, fam?
She's blaming DDG for her reputation as an OnlyFans creator.
Bro, they gotta leave DDG alone, fam.
Yo, yeah,
I'm doing OnlyFans by my ex. And, you know, like, it was cool for the first couple of years, but now it's like, I have to keep doing it too. So I kind of like relate to you in that way. And it's just like, definitely like put a damper on my reputation. But, you know, it's a choice I made and I'm just gonna stick it out. Things like my main focus isn't that.
So how did you make the decision? Yeah, to
in 2020 during COVID, during the pandemic.
For what reason? Because
my ex did it. DDG. He started it first, and he told me to do it.
Oh, he got a kid.
He did. Congratulations to them. And yeah. So
how does that make you feel?
I love children, and he has been wanting a child, so I think that's lovely for them.
But no
ill feelings. Absolutely not. It's a baby.
So he convinced you, right?
Yeah, he was like people had been telling me to do it because I would like twerk on Instagram for fun already.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I did that, dropped out of college and moved to LA, and my life has just been like.
What does man feel about this?
I feel like the gal just talks so much garbage in my ear.
I feel like she's like trying to slow down my brain when she talks. I'm like, this is not about nothing. Maybe not even her, just the subject matter. Like, you're an OnlyFans model and you're upset that you chose to do OnlyFans? I don't understand.
I was just twerking on Instagram for fun, and he said, yo, why don't you charge people?
And then I dropped out of college.
So then she decided
my life's just been on the up. Oh, my God.
I'm not even identifying what the problem is. Like, I don't know.
Well, she said
she described that her life got better afterwards, but she's mad at him for it. That's what I'm saying. She's trying to slow down my brain.
Man gave her a business move.
She can't escape the reputation that came with it, though.
Son, bitch, why would you do it?
You were already twerking.
For free. Moment of silence for Ruby Rose and the brain cells we lost. We'll push on that.
Yeah, like, do better, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time.
You know those ones where I bet she thought she ate.
Man, I don't know.
Like she thought she was going somewhere with that. Niggas are not impressed.
She's a low-level thinker.
I'm about to pass the baton unless the madam want to, or I got Quickfyre. Madam got things they want to get off?
Holy, speaking of Baton, did you guys see that that track runner that hit the girl in the head with the baton? The black girl?
Yeah,
I seen that a while ago.
Yo, so she's trying to, so you see the video after where she's like, oh, she didn't do it on purpose. It was just kind of, she was running and her arms went wild and she just accidentally hit her in the head.
She knows that everybody watched it and it was on video, right?
That's what I said.
Does she know that part of the story?
She gave her a box in the head.
Because there's nothing accidental about that.
Did you see the video, cuz?
I did see the video, and the shorty was like, bro, she doesn't know she was lying. I thought it was stupid.
That's crazy. I don't even know why people are trying to be aggressive in some track and field. Let me see what else we got over there.
So, yo, I was on YouTube, and you know Anthony Mackie?
Yes.
So,
who that?
He's a black guy in Black Mirror.
Okay. Yeah, he's
what
also.
Else has he done? He's done some.
He's
pretty
the new
big stuff.
Captain America. He's in
Falcon.
He's the Falcon. Sorry. He's also, I think, in Altered Carbon.
Okay, that guy.
Yeah, Altered Carbon. Okay. Yes, that's what I saw him in as well. He's been in a lot of stuff though. That's not his only stuff.
He's a big actor.
You know some of the bigger.
He has that
more
like
recent
that.
things
He has
he's
that.
done.
No, he's Captain America too. I'm pretty sure too. No.
I think James was saying he plays.
Yeah, he's Captain America now.
Oh, he's Captain America now.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. You know Captain America.
He's doing
black.
big shit.
He's black Captain America.
I respect that.
Black Captain America. Yeah.
So basically, this guy was on what's the podcast with the football players?
Is it Cam Newton's?
Nah.
No. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I seen the clip. Okay, go ahead.
You seen the clip? Yeah.
When they're talking about masculinity or something, raising kids?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to play it? Is it worth a play?
Oh,
I can talk without it.
Fuck, it's me finding it. Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah, I have the link. The link's in the convo. So if you're already on the laptop,
I don't have it. No, I don't have it. My laptop paired to the thing. Anthony Mackie, fatherhood.
Oh, but if your phone's paired to it, then you can just go into chat.
You could do it too.
Your shit's already paired.
No, my phone's not paired.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's thing's paired. It's just you just do it. My computer's paired. Yeah, I don't.
Anthony Mackie talked about a lot of the different things on the Pivot podcast, including being picked for certain roles and that you are selected. It's not necessarily
men. And they will always say boys to be young men. American male. They have literally killed masculinity.
Let me go back.
You know,
hold on.
No, this is it.
In the past 20 years, we've been living through the death of the American male. They have literally killed masculinity in our homes and our communities for one reason or another. But I raised my boys to be young men. And however you feel about that, you feel about that. Right. But my boys will always be respectful. They will always say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. They will always say thank you. They will always open a door for a lady. They will always make sure that their mother is taken care and provided for. They will always be men. And that's always since they were 2 years old. Every time I left for a job, I tell my 15-year-old, you're the man of the house. You make sure these doors are locked every night. This alarm is on. You text me or you call me every night before you go to bed and you wake up.
I love that.
Because we're men. If I'm not there to protect, he got to be there to protect. Because you can have all the money in the world, motherfucker climb through the window, that money means nothing.
Right.
You can have all the celebrity in the world, motherfucker jump through the door, that celebrity means nothing.
Yeah.
So you got to have a little guard in there, you know? And so for me, it's always that idea of American masculinity is very different. You feel it when you go to Europe. Like you see these, and you're like, could bust your ass, boy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You go to Europe,
tight ass pants.
Yeah, tight ass pants. Motherfucker, good boy. You better lotion your ankle. Like you feel it when you go to Europe. Even when you like, I was just in Kenya and I was walking around. I'm like, yeah. Dude was like, you ain't from here. Like, nah. Like, yeah, I could tell. I know you can't. I could tell I ain't from here. You know what I mean? It's just that American male masculinity is something I think is very important for boys. Because now our little boys are afraid to fail, so they don't try.
Do you guys think?
I'm cool with that. So, yo, I was watching that, and then mans were making fun of this guy because he kissed a man on Black Mirror, and they said he's over there trying to talk tough to compensate for the fact that he kissed a man on Black Mirror. So, I just want the man's opinion. Like, is his message still valid? Knowing that he kissed a man?
I forgot he did that, but
yeah, but they didn't.
That's
the internet didn't.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even take those words seriously. Like,
that's why I wanted to make him speak uninterrupted and just ask you, so how are the words now?
The nigga had me in the speech, you're like, you kissed my man. I like that. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
you know what's crazy?
Bro, somebody got to be the man in this nigga house.
No. You know what's crazy though? But whether the internet wants to accept it or not, kiss of the man makes you less manly still. It just does.
Well, from what I see, so the video that I put up is on like a next man's channel, seeing? So they were reviewing the video. It was Anton Daniels. I don't know the rest of the name of the people. But it was like, fam, they were getting at this guy right away. Then I went into the comments, because I'm like, what the comments did it? Getting at this guy right away, fam.
Hold on. You know what? Let's unpack it then. Why does that take the sting out of the message?
Because, big man, you kissed the next man.
Bro, this guy was just talking about the American masculine man.
Yeah, if I'm talking about, I go to Kenya, I go to Europe, and man, I'm a man. But did they see the scene where you kissed the next man? Because, if I bat this out in the middle of your bravado, like, you know what I mean? Like,
so hold on.
It might hit different.
Would he not be able to say that or exhibit the traits of the American masculinity if he was a homosexual? Like, could you not be homosexual and be a man?
Okay, can you not be homosexual?
Sorry, can you be sorry? Wow, sorry.
Yeah.
Can you be homosexual and a man? Like by
be
this
a
context?
Traditionally masculine man?
Yes, and homosexual at the same time.
Traditionally masculine doesn't. There's no man-to-man business in that, fam. No.
What if he's like what if he's a homosexual that you can't tell is gay? Like, you know how there's
okay. If he portrayed, yes, his conduct would still be masculine.
But he kissed the man because that's what he does.
Well, now you just undid it.
That's what he does?
Why'd you let me see that? Because now you were forever defined by the fact that you did that, because it's a very serious thing to do.
So, he could build a house, start fires, repair cars.
So you're a skilled gay man. Excellent. Good for you.
You're skilled, fam.
Yeah. The hell? Who said because you like guys that you can't build things? Nobody said that.
Yeah.
But now that I know that you like guys, I don't really want masculinity advice from you. Yeah. I don't want it.
I don't even know if you have that.
But if you want to build a crib, you could build that.
So then how do you feel? So hold on. Can gay men raise children? Can gay men raise boys?
No.
They shouldn't.
Well, this is a controversial take. Why? And you said no, but we're going for you first.
Because your whole program is backwards. Literally.
But I
don't know how you got there.
But don't children just need a loving home with support and people that will raise them into a comfortable life?
When I look back at my childhood, I'd rather be in the streets than be in the crib with two men. You feel me? I'll figure it out.
Like, we're not gonna normalize that one day. No. That's not what we're doing. We're not gonna normalize that. Like, what do you mean? Like,
the shame when you go to school, kids are cruel, fam. So your dads pull up to come pick you up from school.
I'm not gonna lie, Adam and Steve should not be raising you.
Nah.
Even if Adam and Steve are adequate parents that will provide you with a loving household and foundation,
they should have went and became parents of their own.
It's not the brand of love I respect.
No, but what do you think is better? Like, if a child were to grow up in an orphanage, or they have or if they have two loving, successful, wealthy gay parents.
Orphanage.
I don't know if I'm gonna be.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not proud of your life.
Economically, they'd fare better with the two parents.
So did you know that single mother households fare statistically worse off than two gay parent households?
So are you raising this child to be gay?
Well, hold on.
Fam, you have to understand.
I can understand.
Nobody raises a child with the intent of sexual coercion.
But there's also doesn't matter. Two of the same.
Yeah. But fam, you have to understand the way that people go about these things. I'm just playing devil's advocate, by the way. The way that people go about these things, it's like, fam, they just love each other. They raise the child to be who they are and provide that environment to do so.
They are.
No, nigga, who the child is.
No. The child goes on what he sees. He sees two men holding hands, two men doing all this stuff. They're going to subconsciously put this in the child's head.
Okay, so what you're describing is intention. What he's describing is examples.
But here's the thing.
They may not intend to guide him in a homosexual fashion, but they're definitely going to add some confusion to the young man's life when he sees that this is like the version of love in his home.
You have to understand. So you think, will he be confused when the trajectory of the world currently has gone on to being a lot more openly accepted? Like, this is a normal thing relatively now.
I don't think you can convince somebody to be gay, but I think you can definitely
what I'm saying.
convince them to try things that they may not have tried otherwise.
I don't think your
which is a weird
parents,
thing.
I don't think if your parents were gay, they're going to tell you, well, hey, just try guys first. Like, I don't think they're going to do that. I think, yo, buddy, if you like women, you kind of feel how you feel about people.
I don't think all of them are going to do that, but there's definitely people that think they're going to raise their...
In this example, these are normal people that aren't trying to be sexually deviant towards the children they're raising.
I didn't say that they're going to do anything to the child. I said that they may encourage them to explore homosexual options.
No.
And I've seen videos of gay parents doing such.
I feel so. I'm just saying, for this example, they're not influencing what the child's sexuality overtly.
For your hypothetical, I would still say that there is an amount of validity to his claim that simply an example for a young person is very impressionable.
You think an orphanage is better than being raised in a stable, healthy household with two people that love each other regardless of the sex?
Healthy is conflicting.
Well, like healthy in the stance of like there's not arguments.
Economically, okay.
There's no arguments because mom and dad can fight. There's no one's an alcoholic. Like these are two functional.
Statistically speaking, the kid's gonna be better off with the two gay people. But psychologically, I'm not sure. And then in terms of his confidence as a young man, you have two men for like, your dad as a figure in life to most young men is a very powerful entity. It's somebody that you want to look up to. And none of the other boys respect your dads.
So
have fun with that for the rest of your life.
So I have a two-parter for that. So one, what if you had two moms? Is it different?
It's not as bad as two dads, but it is still strange. It is still because now again, a dad is a very important figure. Buddy, you got two moms.
Why is it different?
You don't even have a dad.
Why is it different?
Because there's no masculinity in the house.
Yeah, you still have homosexuality present.
It's going to be more ridiculed by the other young boys.
So the
idea of two men is like something that is like
so simply your grievance lies with the outside perspective rather than the child's actual safety and like environment that they grow up in.
But the outside perspective is going to contribute to the environment that he grows in because you're going to be the kid with two dads.
Well, like what if like I say, I argue this is becoming more of a normalized thing. So what if
it's still not normal?
And if he's physically safe, does that mean he's mentally safe? Because you can be messing up the kid mentally by
how are they messing him mentally when he came from nothing and they're providing with everything you need to thrive?
Because when he goes out into the real world, he's going to see that his life is not the same.
He couldn't go out before he was in an orphanage.
That's fine, but
so
now that
he can go out before he's not in jail.
He's poor.
So hold on a minute. I just want to clarify that in an orphanage you can go outside.
I've never been in an orphanage. I was
just but like maybe they're locked in with the windows closed.
Like,
just in the dark.
Exactly.
Thought it was like a kennel for children.
They serve them in bowls.
You feed you have the little freaking the mice
with
the water.
Humane Society for Children. I thought it was.
He's on the little wheel with the water hose.
Sometimes they bring people in. Which one you want? Line up.
He's ready for a family.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you think having nobody that loves you is better than having two gay parents that love you?
I mean, okay, that's a hard one just because you do need
like you have to understand.
I think they're equally difficult.
But like
they're still operating in good faith as parents. So everything you need from parents, from terms of people like you, supporting you, help with your homework, maybe some financial help, like they're still parenting you and they are well off.
I just think long term it might have some consequences.
I would feel
you feel that they would have a better long-term effect, like getting out the mud from an orphanage by themselves, rather than someone.
I can't choose bad. That's why I said they're both bad.
They're both bad, but I'm just saying it's like
I just don't feel like
I think it's a pick your poison type of scenario. Because buddy, I couldn't imagine if I had two dads, bro. My life
I have zero dad. Trust me, I feel you. Like I'm over here, like fam. But
and honestly, I think you fared better than if you went home to two dads. I think you'd be a different guy, and I don't know if we'd be hanging out right now. Like I don't know what kind of guy you'd be.
I'm not even discrediting that theory. What I'm saying though is, would we be hanging out if I was in an orphanage?
Maybe.
I'm probably not gonna hang out with either one of these niggas, bro. If I'm keeping it
I'm
real,
still trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm going to school. Imagine I'm going to school. There's all these students here, and I want to be friends with two dads or no parents. Buddy, I'm not chilling with this squad, fam. No.
Orphan Annie, forward, fam.
Your lives are too hard, bro. I'm not into this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna chill with the other kids that have more normal shit.
I feel like me and the orphan might be, bro, your life is hard, bro. It's all right, dog. Man will help you find your way, fam. But if you tell the man you have two dads. A lie, like.
Buddy, you can't even talk with bass in your voice if you have two dads. Not in my day growing up. I don't know what these kids are going through, but like I feel like even in high school right now, because I have a nephew, he's 16, seeing. I feel like you can't come around these guys and you have two dads and try to talk crazy to people.
No, that's funny. Anyhow, moving forward. So then what would be worse remember we talked about Bonnie Blue? Yeah. And like the debauchery that is carrying on throughout the women of the generations?
Yes.
So what would be worse, if your mother was a porn star or if you had two dads? A whore mother openly, like, you know, because that would also have a negative impact. That would have a negative impact on a child's identity and sexuality, especially
this guy's describing hell on earth. Fam. This is crazy.
No, but I'm saying, think about it, right? They're growing up through and cultivating their sexual identity. They're going to now be skewed because their mom's an overt sex worker. Think about all the ridicule they can experience from their peers in the schoolyard. Ha, look, I just jerked off to your mom, nigga.
Yo, bro. Chill.
Buddy, I'm telling you, you have an equal amount of disrespect coming your way if you get into a problem.
What would you prefer?
What would I prefer?
If your mom was skin out or your dad had a brethren that never left?
Yo.
I'm still gonna pick my mom because realistically, your dad's doing the same shit as mom.
No,
and I'm not into that. I'm not into that. It's over.
Your mom is getting gangbanged on camera.
What you think your dads are doing, buddy? You need to stop playing games.
Your dad's about to get surgery.
They're like Frasier type of game. Buddy, they're just like two calm
No. Okay, first of all, I just want to make clear we can't get too deeply involved in this conversation because I'm already like uncomfortable with this.
You guys are disgusting.
I'm uncomfortable with this. But I want you to know that in both scenarios, the parental figure that you respect very highly is dealing with some very devious things, okay? Some things that would not make you be proud to be aware of, bro.
So, yo, who are you picking? The whore mother,
the streets,
or gay
fam.
father?
I'm leaving the crib.
So you're orphaning yourself.
The moment I'm old enough to realize this is what's going on, I'm off this,
Pick one,
bro.
man.
I picked the woman.
Oh, you picking the whore mom?
Yeah, I picked that.
Whore mom or gay fathers?
Big whore mom.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
What are you
Two dads,
talking
bro.
about?
I can't rate that.
Fam, at least with the whore mom, I got motivation to leave. Like with the two dads, it's like I'm not even man enough to leave.
You know what's crazy?
Fam, you know, okay, this how it's so real. And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful,
Be
fam.
disrespectful.
I'm not. I'm not even trying to be. I'm being so real, fam. Like, so you have two parents. They're gonna be intimate. Like, if you have a mom and a dad, they kiss each other, they hug each other. Like, fam, I'm not trying to see my dads in the crib being all loving and intimate with each other, fam. I'm ready to move out, fam. What is this?
From a young age.
So there's two things that Becky said. So one, if you grow up from a young age, you're not gonna know any different. You just see two parents that love each other. One, so hold on, and then two, there also lies it's almost the absolute possibility. You're gonna see more man in the crib with your mom, you know.
But it's normal in a way.
It's okay. That's still messed up. But it's not unnatural to see a man and a woman intimate together. To see two men with facial hair trying to hug up on the couch, fam. Nah, fam. I'm not coming home to this, bro. Every day I gotta see this.
Fam,
no way,
there's a
bro.
lineup of man outside your door waiting to come see your mom.
Fam, nobody's mom
not doing it at the crib, G. You're bugging out. First of all, child services is on the way, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You have 59 in the crib.
Never had
no.
You weren't part of the plan.
Now, if I'm made aware that this is what's happening, I'm going to be very disappointed. But no, I'm not literally going to be present while 50 mans is in the crib. That's not happening. If you're telling me that we can't
upstairs,
bro, if we can't assume that the two gay men are but take me in though. Like, if we can't assume that the two gay men are not coercing the little boy to be gay as well, then we can't assume that the whore mom is doing work in front of the kid.
Facts.
We can't if you took that away from the first one.
Defending the whore mom to the
we have to be fair on both examples.
All right, I'll give you that.
You see what I'm saying?
She got gangbanged.
So the child is in a safe environment. They are not exposed to harm.
They're a teenager now, and the content is open for the world for ridicule. 50 mans. Your mom's back door needs surgery.
Your two dads been open for ridicule.
As a teenager,
your mom's back door needs surgery.
Fam, buddy, I don't even want to go down this path, but you can say the same thing about your dad. Where are we going with this, bro?
There's love involved.
Fam, you better stop playing games.
The man over there playing bumper cars. We're not doing the same thing, bro.
I'm just saying devil's advocate.
Bro, the man, we can't even go to church properly, fam.
I'm not gonna lie.
Your mom might burn at the door.
I'm not gonna lie. As bad as the scenario is.
Yo, what?
And what's happening about your dads? Keep it a buck.
They're just getting
Everybody's getting crisped. What do you mean?
What?
Your whole family's getting ashed if that's the case.
Lightning bolt strike.
Neither one of them is permitted in the environment, fam.
I'm so sorry, I don't. But in contrast to your argument, gay people are permitted to get married in the church now.
No, they're not.
Not out here.
No, they're not, bro.
That's
certain individuals pretending that they can defy the order of the book, bro.
I thought you were doing that now.
What testament did they rewrite homosexuality as permissible? What testament are you talking about?
The New Testament?
Which one?
The
when they made
New
that?
Testament, the new one.
And I'm not even the most religious, but bro, I know that they did not write that into no doctrine. That individual who's choosing to misrepresent his religion is deciding that he can preside over homosexual marriages. That doesn't mean that the religion is permitting that.
So you're gonna say that comfortably with your chest while there's a series of priests just dealing with little boys?
Bro, but that's not permitted. It's wrong.
Super wrong.
The hell?
But yo, back to the whole mom and the two man them. See,
it's more two man them.
The two of those, back to those guys over there. Yo, I'm defending the whole mom to the full. I'm sorry. Like, at least I can say this is my mom, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be like, yo, this is my. I wouldn't even want to be like, yo, that's my bad.
Yeah, that's a,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like, yo, I know my mom is messed up, but like, yo, it's my Dukes.
And that's the next thing. I'm literally related to my Dukes, fam. Buddy, these guys are not my parents. You ain't talking about.
They can do artificial insemination.
No.
They can.
That's my Dukes, fam.
But you're acting like it's not possible.
No, it is possible. It is possible.
I can bring my
They
Dukes.
could go get a surrogate mother, and one of them inseminates the mother, and then they produce the child. But
Sam,
like,
we're getting too much.
you see what I'm saying? At least my mom is loose, but like, she's my regular mom. You feel me? Like,
hopefully my aunt is
You think
bad.
that having two gay dads, like the gay might rub off on you or something?
Yes. Yes.
Not on me.
Like,
you're gonna get collateral gay, like
like, bro, it's
not me. Still,
Fam,
I'm
like-
blessed. Under any circumstance, I'm not bending
bro,
or folding,
what?
fam.
Like,
You mean
come on, fam.
solid?
Just know you're like
You come home and the man are watching RuPaul's Drag Race.
Of course they are.
I can't come home to this, fam.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm never going home.
Now you want me
You
to
should have
dun-
left me at
now
the
you want me
orphanage.
to dun off these two grown men in the crib. Like,
It's getting extreme. I'm just gonna leave the crib. Your house is too hostile.
bro, what's going on in the crib now, fam?
You know what's crazy?
So wait, hold up. Now if you're okay, just say now. You do make it out in your streets, okay? You do make it out.
I'm sure there's
now
people that have.
I'm gonna bring my girl home. Yo, babes, let me hear what. My pops and his man are in the living room. Just don't mind them.
I'm not lie. I feel like your girlfriend would be the least of your
probably
worries.
be like the yeah.
I think your friends are the biggest obstacle. Like
Fam,
your girl
this
is gonna
whole-
probably be more. If I'm being honest, like women are very lenient towards these things.
Women have gay
I feel
friends
like
and stuff,
she would
right?
be the
No,
person to have like the least
Women have
amount of
gay
problems.
friends, fam. She might
Yeah.
all hang out with your dads.
No, bro.
Probably, actually, I could.
She's like, oh,
pic-
I've seen this episode. Fuck,
She
I'm gonna
like-
sit down.
Bro, your girlfriend's more likely
I've
to
never
approve of your
subscribed to
two
this
dads
channel.
than your brethrens. Like your brethrens probably don't want to come over very often.
I won't
you know what I'm
have any
saying?
brethren.
Like, why do you guys have
Yeah,
family?
but the girl, I'm saying the girl wouldn't be the issue in my opinion. I don't think so. But
That's
friendship, yeah, it'll be tough as a young man.
What if you have two gay dads, but they're like real niggas? They're just
Yo, bro, stop, bro.
they dap you everything.
Yo, can we move on to the next one, bro? 'Cause
Dap
this is-
you up.
I feel like we shared all the opinions we could share on this matter.
I'm moving past this.
Yeah.
This is funny. So,
What's up,
yo,
little nigga?
Nah. What is this, jail, bro? What is
Yo,
this?
the man's are two real niggas. Where they coming from, bro?
I might as well be the orphan, because either way I'm ending up in a similar situation, whether I go to jail or I go home.
It's to your benefit.
It's too much man.
How you
Anywhere
want
I
your
go.
eggs, nigga?
I'd rather go to jail.
Nigga, what?
I'd rather.
Yo, that's just ridiculous.
No.
Okay, moving forward. What else you got? Because this was your question.
Okay. Yeah, see, you got super sidetracked. I don't know where I'm at in my notes
Too
anymore.
much circles are really ran over here.
Holy
Circular
crap.
conversation, nigga.
Okay. Amber Rose and Shannon Sharp. On Shannon Sharp said her and Wiz went to the strip club after their divorce, referring to him as her best friend to this day. Because they still have a kid together.
Oh, they have a kid together, yeah.
Yeah, so they still have to see each other. Would you go to the strip club with your girl?
Yeah,
My girl?
I've done that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like,
That was you answered so fast.
Would I
He's
go?
still pending.
No, because it's like, I'm trying to think. I was like, my baby mom, my girl, like, I don't have none.
No, your girl. She said like that was something that they enjoyed doing. I
Doing
think
as a
after the
couple.
divorce, to celebrate the divorce, they went out to the strip club. But
Okay,
it's something that they
It's
already
not, you know what
do.
it is? Like, I'm not opposed to it, but it's not something I care to do. Like, it's like, oh, if she wants to go, like, you want to go strip? Like, sure, whatever. But like, I don't care. It's not like I'm bringing my girl to the strip club. It's not something I would get hyped on.
Would you think it's weird if your girl wants to go to the strip club?
A little bit.
Yeah, I would too. Like you said it, like if she wants to go, I'm like, why
the
would she
life I've
want to
lived-
go?
I know that girls like
The
to see
life I've
other
lived, no.
girls. I know
We'll
that.
get to you.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Don't worry.
Appreciate it, guys.
Don't worry. We know there's a lot to be said over there.
Just saying, fam. None of this is normal.
No. I'm just saying, like, it's like I said, because I don't even frequent the strip club. So for me, it's like, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? But if you want to go, like, oh, bro, I want to go to strip club. You want to see some ass? And like, All right, whatever. Like,
I'd really question the woman that I'm with if that's what she's bringing to me. It's Friday night. She's like, let's go to the strip club. I'm like, ooh, you don't even like me that much, yeah? You don't want to be here long. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, yeah.
Because, like, what are your interests? Why do you want to go there?
If we're going that deep, then yeah, I wouldn't be with someone who wants to go to the strip club, realistically. But, like, yo, if it's like a one-off or like the situation, like, I'm not opposed to the, like, you want to go or whatever. It's not like a make or break. Like, if it's a habitual thing, like, oh, your shorty likes to be in a strip club, fam,
as a man who participates in this, what is the bonding experience between the two of you? What, like, moments are you guys sharing while dropping money on other naked women?
Just fuck. We just shit. It's just we both like to look at girls sometimes. That's it. I don't know what else to say.
But how do you feel in the situation? You said it's not weird. It's kind of
not
cool.
weird. Like shit. I've seen some shit. It's not.
What have
weird.
you seen? Like some shit.
What have you seen?
Like lap dance and like just touching up breasts and things. I've seen it.
So like, do you?
So you and your girl go halves on some lap dances and some Phillips at the strip club. I'm trying to paint a picture. I'm trying to figure out what's going on over here.
I hate both you niggas, but yeah, we could do this. we can do this.
I'm just saying, like, you get a little touchy feely, like, yo, hey, it's your turn. You know what I mean?
Right,
we doing that. We doing that.
Okay.
Shit, babes, we can fuck her together.
Oh shit! Now we're going
that's
over
crazy.
There. Now we're doing that.
Have you done that? Have you gone from the strip club to the crib?
Yes.
Has it worked out like that for you?
No, I wouldn't take a strip club thing. I wouldn't do that.
So would you be
Why?
I just wouldn't do that. Just not the environment. Like you gotta like find somebody who doesn't work here.
But I thought it just seemed like a natural
no,
transit.
that's cool. We can
we're gonna feel her up, get some lap dances, but we gotta go somewhere else for the threesome.
No.
Just like that's a lot of work.
For threesome, yes, I wouldn't want like that's fun. We could do the touching, all that. That's fine there, but we're not bringing her back.
Okay. So it's strictly an entertainment thing between the two.
Would you be okay if your girl wanted to eat her pussy?
Not hers.
But like she's receiving the lap dance, she finds her attractive.
No, not this pussy though. That's not not.
Okay,
this.
what's your restriction with the stripper?
Y'all can touch and do lap dance and shit, like but like
but you said you'd be open to having a threesome. Why do you
Not
draw the
with the
line?
stripper,
So why not her? Why is she disqualified?
Just didn't want the stripper. I could figure you can find another girl who's not a stripper that's down.
So
you feel like the stripper's dirty?
Is that simply because
It's not
she's
my
a shit?
type, yeah.
Is it simply because of her? But how is she not your type when you both find her attractive? You both are.
Yeah, she's physically your type,
She's
but her
turned both of
profession.
you guys on.
Like, what about her
Fam,
profession?
No, I'm
throws
just
you off?
not like, bro, you can find a girl that's down to do a threesome. They don't have to be at a strip club. I just don't like the strip club scenery for like, I wouldn't want the girl that I have a threesome with to be from a strip club.
I understand that you don't want it. I'm just trying to figure out why. Like, why are you like, you're a good stripper? No. Like, why are you like, no stripper?
It's just, I don't know.
You
it's
could
not
just be
my
honest.
type. No, I am. It's just not my type. I just figured we could find somebody else that's not in a strip club. Like
No, but like it's so like, but what I'm saying, okay, or what he's getting at, or what I'm understanding basically is obviously the physical requirement is met. So where lies your apprehension?
Yeah,
Like,
what is she doing
the
that you're like,
determining
nah,
factor
I can't
is
tolerate this?
He's asking, is it simply because of her line of work you find her like dirty?
Yeah,
Is that why?
that's what it sounds like, but I don't want to assume.
I guess that and probably like like the paying for it stuff. Like
It's because you got to pay.
Oh,
for
you
it?
always got to pay for
Yeah,
it.
we ain't gonna do that.
Oh,
Okay, well, you're already paying for
No,
stuff,
no,
so I
but
figured like it wasn't a
that's a
big deal
valid
to
answer.
just jump to the
Paying for
next
that,
one.
though.
Okay, it's a
paying
little
for
more
that.
pricey.
Now we getting pussy on the house. We ain't gonna do that.
Okay.
You want some pussy on the house? Okay, see now I understand you're thinking a little bit.
Oh, no, but that's a valid. That's
Yeah.
an answer.
Because you would have to when you're going from the strip club to the crib, you got to pay this woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
she's still on the clock.
Okay. No, she is. She's a working woman.
She's a working girl.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's a no for me. I don't really like the strip club personally. If you were with a woman who had a child, would you be okay with her saying me and my baby's father are best friends? This is back off of the Amber Rose thing.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Would you, because she's on a public platform talking about me and my baby father are best friends. And it's like, well, you're
You know
a
what's
single
crazy?
woman who's
So
going
it's
to have to
like-
be with other people.
Like the ignorance in me will say nah. But like realistically, here what? This is why you should just avoid the situation if you're not comfortable, because this is a possibility. Obviously, they got to remain in communication. If the communication is well, like you would hopefully like mean or want for them to be on decent terms, because they got to obviously communicate and share a child together, right? The best friends, I don't like that.
Besties.
'Cause you might as well go be with that nigga if he's your best friend.
Bro, because the the description is just a little bit more intense than simply we're on good terms.
Yeah,
like
we're
I've heard,
cordial. We can be cordial.
Yeah,
but I don't like.
So you don't like best friends? Like
no,
cordial.
because
that's a little bit different.
It's
You might have to go
the
back with
wording.
him.
It's the wording he doesn't like.
So
well, it's the sentiment behind the wording.
yeah.
Why would you be motivated to describe it like that?
There's
Most
meaning
people
behind the title.
Yeah, like I've seen situations where these two parents are not together, but they get along. So they just say, yo, we're on good terms. And they kind of leave it at that. And there's nothing more for me to think.
Yes.
You say we're best friends. I feel like you guys have a pretty intimate relationship. And you guys already share a child. Why the fuck am I here? I'm in the way. That's how I feel.
Do you think it's so in the context of the interview that you watched, do you think like they're actually
I didn't watch the whole interview. I watched like a clip.
Okay. So I was gonna say, do you think it's a possibility in terms of like, you know how girls say, oh, we're best friends? Like
she's spoken very highly of him in previous conversations that I've
he's
seen.
a rateable nigga. I like Wiz.
I believe that she has a lot of regard for him and that he seems like a decent person. I feel like they probably do hang out from time to time.
I think they have a very respectful.
You know what's crazy? The way that Wiz is though, it's like I didn't even feel like you'd be super impressed. Like, you gonna hang out with Wiz? Like, all right.
You don't think I'd be pressed? Are you crazy?
I don't know, but
you're gonna go hang out with 6'5" rapper guy with all the tattoos? I'm not worried. You guys,
Yeah,
you already have a child that looks like him,
already have a
but I'm
child
not
together.
worried.
This man ready for qualification.
I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go ahead.
Man says 6'5" tattoo. I don't even qualify like that.
Yo,
Nah,
all
what do you
right,
mean
fuck.
on that, man?
Like, you can't even see him no more. Fuck all
I'm
that.
concerned.
And he takes Muay Thai. He'll kick your ass.
You know what? You can't even see
From
that.
across the room at
This
that.
is
Like
why
let's
you should, no.
add that.
But here why? If you don't want to be in any type of situation of similar narrative, you have to be mindful of who you're dating. And if you're gonna date a woman who has a child without you, this is a very valid, like this is a possibility.
Yeah, if I'm with a girl who got a kid, like ideally, that nigga is absent. I'm not gonna lie to
He
you.
has to be dead or in jail.
Dead or in jail. You feel
Gotcha.
me?
How you
And then
feel
if
about
not, at least good terms. Nothing more.
Best friendship, baby daddy.
But like your baby daddy's Wiz though. Like,
Baby daddy's Wiz, 6'5" with tattoos.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even find Wiz that bad. I feel like Wiz don't even want her.
That's how I felt
Like,
about
I feel
it.
like
But
Wiz
he read
don't-
out his credentials, and I was like,
fam, he
Like
breeded
he
it.
wrote out the things. I'm like, okay, like this nigga's trying to make me worry now. Like I
Fam,
wasn't even worrying before.
I don't feel like Wiz was
I'm like,
chilling.
yo, Wiz don't even like her like that.
You know what it is too?
See, I
Like,
think he's 6'5" with tats. I'm like, yeah.
none of us have kids. And he breeded it. And her body's big. Like, I don't know. In my
This nigga does
mind.
Muay Thai. I can't even talk to him sick. Like I don't even know what to say to
I
this
see
guy.
you
Like,
was trained daily.
You know what it is too? I don't have no kids, so I'm just thinking like if I breed something and like she still looks good, like fam, like in
Yeah.
my brain that's mine for life. Like I
you
know it
still have
sounds
access
fucked
to
up,
that. Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm the nigga that you don't want around. Like I'm him.
No, but
So it's like I know I exist in, like I'm in the world.
And 6'5" me
and
with
my
that.
baby mom's is Amber Rose and I already shelled it down. Fam, every time she comes around, like, yo, I'm reminding
nigga
her
opens
why
the
we got
doors with
together.
his legs. Come in.
From across the room.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
nah.
I don't like that.
Nah.
Carry on.
Gotta drop a dime on that nigga.
Let me see. Hold on.
That's crazy.
Super.
This one's a little bit more random, but have you guys noticed that women are very into like murder mystery and crime shows?
I have.
Makes them go to sleep.
Just very dark television?
I have.
Why do you think that they're into just being stressed and scared before they go to bed?
Yo, it's actually quite calming and soothing. Don't do that.
You
That's not how I feel when they're telling me about the shit that they're watching.
I can't lie. I watch murder documentaries to sleep too. I watch freaking cold case files. A&E. I watch all that shit to go to sleep.
Why? To go to, you like darkness? Oh, okay.
cool.
You're trying to set the mood.
Like, sure.
The lights are off and so is your mood. It's just dark.
I mean, I'm one with the TV at this time.
Yes. Spiritually.
I like happier things or like things that I enjoy more. I don't know. I'm not putting on those things to go to sleep.
I don't watch those things personally.
Yeah, I don't even really watch murder mysteries or something. Like the closest thing to
like
the murder
that stuff.
mystery.
I don't know.
I watch Dahmer. Y'all watch Dahmer? The show, the
I
docuseries.
ain't watching that though.
That was a good docuseries.
But here's the thing though, I've had girls tell me like they can't watch Squid Games, but we'll watch some shit like that. The Dahmer series or some murder mysteries
Squid
or the
Games is real
Menendez
good.
twins or whatever. But I'm
Hernandez.
saying
That's actually television.
or Hernandez twins. Is it Hernandez or Menendez?
Menendez brothers.
I was Menendez. You said Hernandez.
I was being racist.
Hernandez was the football one.
My fault.
Vasquez Rodriguez. What was you
No,
gonna
Hernandez was the football one though.
¿Qué pasó?
do? Salsa.
Crunchwrap Supreme, nigga.
Yeah, fam, nachos. But yeah,
Dorito, nigga.
Nigga, I'm hungry. What are we dealing with?
yo, so much, bro.
Like, yo,
He started it, bro.
Man did the whole appetizer menu. Like, what are we dealing with?
But yeah, anyways, off the Mexican menu. Yeah, so they'll watch this shit, okay, and then like act like it's fully normal. But then I want to put on Squid Games. Oh, it's just scary. I'm trying to figure out how do you rationalize this?
Yo, okay, hold on. This is the same group of people that said they'd rather be in the forest with a bear than a man, right? I just want to let you
they don't
know.
even understand what security is.
Thank you. I just need you to
So
know
what
that.
did they want to watch?
You know what?
What were they watching?
I'm glad that you said that.
That's it.
I have more perspective now.
That's it.
They don't even understand what
What
danger
were they
looks
watching?
like.
And what before
The
you suggest-
Menendez documentary, the Dahmer, the true crime mysteries.
Okay, and you want to watch
There's
some
a
Squid
serial
Game and
killer on the
everything is a write-off.
It's too
on
scary.
the loose, huh?
I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing scary about Squid Game.
But they won't. That's what I'm saying. That's where they draw the line. They're watching
heard
all the
that.
other things.
I
They
heard
just
people
didn't
say,
want you touching their television.
But I've heard that this is for more than one.
I've heard people say that Squid Games is scary and fucked up. I don't know how people watch that shit.
But it's the same people that watch all the things that I just said.
Yeah, but then, like I said, I reminded him ever so politely, this is the same grouping of
It's
people.
not even in the horror category.
But then, like
It's
this
like
guy
thriller,
said,
like-
repeat what you said about the bear.
This is the same group of people that would rather be stuck in a forest with a bear than a man, on average.
I feel like they generally don't even understand what danger looks like, bro.
I think, their perception of danger, safety, what's right, what's wrong, what's scary, what's not, and it's a little off.
It's crazy because girls always be playing games. Why do they have to watch them?
Wow. I like how this goes. Like, I just been setting you up. I was watching the last episode, bro. Like, you were just taking my words and running with them. Oh, man.
Give him a little applause.
I just gave him a handoff. He ran to the end zone.
Good.
Yeah.
You know what they're scared of? Games that they play.
You know what they're scared of? Accountability.
Holy, fam. I feel like the quarterback right now, fam.
But you gotta bring it home.
Yeah, if I'm just handing it off to you guys, fam. You're getting the touchdowns. Make me look good, fam. Yeah, I did this.
Boom.
Crazy.
Man, Quickfyre. You guys ready?
Do it.
Oh, I got a few. Would you rather only be able to work out in a library or only be able to read books in a gym?
Okay. All right.
See what you did there?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read in the gym. Okay? Because if my objective is to work out, the library is not optimal for that. But if my objective is to read and I show up with my own book, I can just find a corner and get it done.
You could only read at the library. There's nothing. You can't work out in the gym.
No, you said I could only work out at the library
Yes.
or read at the
Sorry,
gym.
that's what I'm saying.
So you didn't say I can't work out at the
No,
gym.
no. You could only, if you want to work out, it's at the library.
You have to push the quiet, bro.
Okay, so I work out at the library, but I can read wherever I want.
No, you can read in the gym.
So which one?
Isn't it? I thought it was or, not and.
Oh, yeah, it was or.
You're asking me to choose.
Yeah.
So I have to choose one scenario. Why are
Yeah.
you telling me that now I have both?
I'm just letting you know, if you choose to read in the gym, you cannot work out there. You could only read in the gym.
You're lifting
But I can only work out in the library in the other one?
Yes.
I'm still going to read in the gym, and then I can just go buy weights and work out at home.
All right.
I'm gonna be ignorant and work out in the library.
I know.
But like, how are you bringing your equipment to the library, fam? Sir, like,
I'm
this
not
is
gonna
not
lie.
a gym.
All I need is free weights and a table.
But like, fam, you're at the library. If
And
I
two
work at the
bookshelves.
library,
2 bookshelves for some pull-ups. We're good.
okay, honestly, me, I mind my business. So if I work at the library and see you doing pull-ups, I'm gonna act like I didn't see you do pull-ups. But I think most people would have apprehension to you walking in there with a bunch of dumbbells and just working out in the library. I don't know how.
I would bother nobody.
How would you feel if you saw Mitch
Reading in the gym?
reading on the bench press while you're waiting for it?
Waste man off the chest. Get off of this, bro. What are you doing, fam?
I don't gotta go. I'm not gonna get in people's way. Like,
I
why
mean,
I can't
you're
go on the
gonna sit-
Stairmaster and read? You got them around there
I'm
wasting
not gonna
time.
lie,
I can't
that's
go
what
and learn
I
something.
see bare people reading on the Stairmaster still.
Yeah.
The guy, he's onto something.
I'm there with the elderly and all the baddies. I can't do that.
All right, man.
That's where the elderlies and baddies be still.
Yeah,
what kind of
I'm gonna
book
get
you're
some
reading.
wisdom and
Depends
I'll
what
find
kind of
me a
book you're
woman,
reading. If you're
fam.
reading
I'm
something
up.
intense, you might need to be on the bench press.
He's good on the Stairmaster.
I'm going to Stairmaster, bro. I'm going to Stairmaster.
he reads self-help books on the Stairmaster. Anyhow, moving forward. Would you rather never be able to wear pants or never be able to wear shirts, but you can wear drawers and wife beaters?
So I'm loose and looser.
Never be able to wear pants or never be able to wear shirts.
Yeah.
Like a shirt.
Can't wear nothing. The only thing you can wear is a wife beater. All occasions. Doesn't matter.
I can
But
do
a
that.
jacket, wear a jacket?
No.
I can do that.
Oh, that's crazy as hell. I would probably just I'll probably just wear the shirts, and then I'll get one of them like Muslim joints that's like open at the bottom. Walk around like Eid Mubarak
That's
every day.
moving.
All right.
Yeah.
Humble
Assalamu
bitch,
alaikum,
eh?
fam. Yeah, you
What are
don't
you
know.
doing over there?
Mitch Assad, eh? Holy.
I'm out here.
I'm not gonna lie. Jeans and a white beater, I'm blessed, fam.
Not in the wintertime, you're cold.
Doesn't
I
matter.
can still put on a jacket with my things.
You can.
Fam, you're loose, dog.
Yeah, my ankles are out, but it's light, fam. It's light. I bought long johns under the ting, fam. That's not pants. Long johns?
I said you can only wear drawers and you can only wear white beaters.
Drawers in my Muslim garb, fam.
You're breathing differently. I'm good,
Yeah.
fam. I'm a this,
Yeah, but you're outside in a wife beater in the wintertime.
but I got pants on.
Yo,
Yo, fam, what?
Yo,
That sounds crazy. I'd rather be in a jacket with a Muslim fit.
He has a good point. He has a good point. You know what? After hearing newfound information, we're doing the Muslim thing. Would you rather spend a weekend chilling with Kevin Gates or Dr. Umar?
Realistically, Kevin Gates.
All right.
He's richer and more popular, and he gets bitches. It'll just be
Dr.
more
Umar might
exciting
annoy
time.
me after some days. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Might
gonna go.
have.
Yeah,
You can't even talk to
I
half
bet
the
you
women
I
you
get
talk
it.
to.
No white women. I get it.
You can't talk to none of your things in front of this guy, bro.
Everything just. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go with Gates still.
What are you doing?
Me? I'm gonna chill with Kevin.
Yeah, it's safer.
Yeah.
It's safer
Yeah.
over there.
Would you rather shoot a fade with Aaron the Plumber or Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan now?
Yeah.
In his age now?
Yeah.
I'm fighting an old man, bro. What you mean?
Yeah.
He's not ready for this, bro.
Still a burly white man.
Aaron the Plumber still.
He is, but he's old. I don't know how resilient he is. Like when I hit him, like I don't know if he'll take that very well. You know what I mean?
Would you rather receive a motivational speech from Soulja Boy or Dame Dash?
Yeah,
Soulja Boy giving you a hail up is sick.
I'm gonna go for Soulja Boy because I feel like he really will make me feel good about myself. Dame Dash might bad me up in the middle of the speech, fam. Tell me I'm not hustling hard enough, and I'm not ready
we
for
already
that.
gave him a bad one, so I'll big up Soldier.
We're going with Soulja Boy?
Yeah.
Yo, would you rather only be able to gain muscle by solving complex math equations or only be able to eat food that has been philosophically debated for an hour beforehand?
Philosophically debated for an hour. I might be faster than the math equation. Like, what kind of equations? Like, what kind of math am I doing? That'll determine, like.
Oh, you're doing long form algebra.
I'll take the second option.
Long form algebra. You know, fuck, I could just Google that. I use AI, I could just chat GPT. I'll figure it out. I'll do the math and just get D'd.
You're gonna talk about the food for you eat it for an hour, eh?
Let's start a conversation.
I feel you. Would you rather have to fight your doppelganger once a year to death, the winner keeps living, or have your evil clone running around trying to ruin your reputation, but you can't prove they exist?
Oh no, I'm squaring off with my man every year still. I'm just
My
training.
boy's just out here framing me?
Nah, what do you mean you get to just slander me and I can't get a hold of you, bro? Nah, fuck it, bro.
He's out here talking
I'll
to
die about
dusty
it.
bitches just
I'll die about it
ruining the
still.
math.
Every day I'm just in training, fam, waiting for this guy.
Waiting for the battle.
Every day,
Winner
bro.
keeps on living, eh? Just
Yeah, fam. And I'm just gonna tat every year that I won still. I'm gonna be a guy.
Would you rather have access to infinite knowledge but unable to tell anybody about it, or be able to convince anybody of anything but only through interpretive dance?
Okay, what knowledge can I not share? Because I already have knowledge now. Like I can't talk about
I just
anything.
hope I don't got an important message.
No, just secrets of the universe, bro. It's,
Oh, like when I found out the deep dark secrets, I have to keep them?
They say, yo, would you rather have access to infinite knowledge but unable to tell anybody? Yeah, basically anything that's not common fucking surface level
Okay,
knowledge.
I'll do that. I'll just keep it to myself and thrive and just like hope that you niggas figure it
But
out.
yo, what dance are you doing?
I'm not doing that because I have the knowledge because I'm not doing that.
It's basically that, or be able to convince anybody to do anything or of anything, but only through interpretive dance.
Nah, that's crazy as shit. Because now you convince them that you're a jackass too.
Yo, but they're
Yeah, but
listening.
hold on.
Yeah, man, just like and subscribe. Just bust a sick dance for them.
With a
Father's gone
serious
up.
face.
He's interpreting.
That's crazy. I'm gonna just try to profit off my infinite knowledge and keep my integrity still.
Fam, you can't communicate nothing.
I don't have to.
You're
I'll
gonna be
just
there
use
like-
it to my own advantage.
You
I'm
just
not
don't.
communicating. I'm manipulating, fam. It's a different thing. Bro.
It's very selfish of you, sir.
I don't care.
Would you rather have permanent Cheeto dust on your fingers, or always have a rock in your shoe?
Yo, where you come up with these dirtbag
Who are you talking to that made you write this down?
Can't even let you know what's going on here.
Man, just wiping his
Man,
shit.
look at the man's fingers. He's like, oh yeah.
Man, trying to dap you. Oh, relax. Oh, cheesy fingers or rocks
they
in my
start-
shoes?
Yeah.
I'll take the rocks though. There's more integrity in the rocks.
Cheesy fingers, sloppy. Really.
Yo, fam, yeah, it says so much about you as a man to have Cheeto fingers.
And yo, you smell.
You might. Would you rather get punched in the face by Mike Tyson once or fight a kangaroo to death?
Do I have a weapon with a kangaroo?
Your boxing gloves.
Oh, fuck, buddy. Or I gotta get punched one time by. I don't want to get hit by this nigga, bro. One, like.
How long is the fight with the kangaroo?
To the death. I gotta kill him, bro.
Or he's gotta kill you.
Do I have a weapon or no?
Boxing
Just
gloves.
boxing gloves?
Boxing
You're
gloves.
gonna have some kangaroo meat. I'll tell you that one.
Better square up with
hit
him.
one. I might have to fight a kangaroo to the death still. Just work on my wrestling. Choke this guy the fuck out.
Yeah. I feel like
Mike Tyson gets an unrestricted punch on your jaw, fam. You're halfway retarded.
Remember, Ding Ding Man is walking towards you. It's Balrog, eh?
Yeah, you don't get to
Balrog
slip,
still.
block, nothing. You have to just eat it.
You might die.
Fam, you're different than when you started the day. Like, I'm telling you. No way. The kangaroo, you still have a bit of a chance, bro. Like,
hit this guy with some shit he never sees.
yeah, but if you just scare him and he retreats, he's like, nah, he's serious, and he runs away. Mike? Nah.
Would you rather have a 3-hour debate with Dr. Umar about interracial
Why
dating
does he keep coming up, bro?
or be locked in the studio with Kanye while he rants about how you can't dress?
What, the second one?
Okay, hold on. Is Kanye only batting up my attire, or can we talk about other things too?
He's only batting up your attire for the whole duration of the rant.
I'll just talk to Umar, because why am I sign up for a bat up? Like, I'm not even getting anything out of it.
Yo, foul. It's a 3-hour debate about interracial dating with Dr. Umar. You doing that?
I'll do it on the podcast and get some views. I'm not holding the bat up from Kanye for no reason.
Yeah, I feel like Dr. Umar, after a certain while, those talks don't even affect the man.
I heard all your best points, Doctor.
Like, Dr. Umar, have you tried it? Have you tried the white woman?
This is kind of. Would you rather never be able to eat black food again, or have to wear a dashiki to every corporate job interview and every special event you attend?
Okay, so
I'm
I'm
never
gonna
gonna-
wear the daishiki because I've never been to a corporate interview in my life. And so I think I'm okay on that. And if I just have to wear my daishiki on occasions, my occasional daishiki, fam, get ready for it. I'm okay with it.
I agree with Mitch. I'm not giving up the food, fam.
No.
Would you rather have all your music be from the 90s conscious rappers, or you're only allowed to listen to modern drill music?
Those are two different niggas.
God.
Yo, you just described
I don't
two
like
different
either
people.
one of those
They're very
branded
extremes.
niggas.
They're very
If I'm
extremes.
walking through New York and on either side of the street is these niggas, I'm walking faster. Like, I'm getting away from these guys,
Wait,
bro.
you know what? Pyramids or bullets, nigga? What do you want?
Holy shit.
Remember, you're talking like
Yo.
you're in Wu-Tang every day.
So it's only is it old school or conscious rap?
Conscious.
Okay, I gotta go with the niggas in the shites.
90s conscious.
I'm sorry,
What's
fam.
today's mathematics?
Nah. I'm going with
Yo, what's
just
science?
shoot one of these niggas, bro. Please. That's what. No, I'm going with the drill. The drill.
Yo. Oh, man. This is funny how this is a hard decision. It's funny how
Bro, because they're both terrible.
Should I join Mitch in the shiesty? Or should I try to make something of myself?
Today's mathematics, God.
I feel
Yo,
like
they
them
don't
niggas-
even make nothing
I
of
know, that's what I'm
themselves.
saying. Them niggas don't even got
They don't
nothing,
even get a
fam.
lineup, fam. At least me and the madam are fly,
I'm
bro.
like, oh, you still got Jerusalem slippers? Yo, get that shiesty. I'm going to that shiesty.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna do the conscious music.
Of course you are, bro.
Sure. I'll tell you the mathematics,
Yo,
bro.
give me that bead chain.
That's not what you want, young blood. That's not the way. That's not the way, young blood.
Yo, that's
I'll
crazy.
tell you why you're destroying yourself.
Yeah, nah, I don't have no time for that, bro.
Yo, holy.
Got you. Would you rather be forced to argue for reparations at an all-white country club or defend capitalism at a Black Panther meeting?
I'm defending capitalism.
Yeah, we're getting
because
active with the black
What's your
bandits.
black ass doing with no money? Just complaining? You better go to the other room. No.
And that's it for Quickfyre.
That's funny.
Do the madam have any final sentiments or things they would like to get off as we are nearing the end of our session?
Oh, man.
Any
That was
final
funny. That was funny.
sentiments?
Tell you what's funny.
Holy.
Yo, I got one, man.
Go ahead.
What you got?
But if you're ever in the circumstances where your mother is a hoe and you just have to deal with
my
two
God.
men, yo, I'm not gonna lie, like,
How did we get there?
I know it's just, you
Bro.
just try to choose the lesser evil, man.
All right, man.
Any final sentiments? Shit. Protect your reputation, because when you give out advice on masculinity, we might just remember that you kissed a man, and then like it doesn't matter as much.
Real men don't respect it.
Denzel, you shouldn't have did that.
Yo, why'd you confess that? Like, keep that to
You
yourself.
shouldn't have did that,
It
bro.
was never filmed though.
But he told us. He told us it happened, bro.
Hurt the black community.
What would be my sign off news? Ooh, take accountability, yo. Stop eating McDonald's, and anything else funny?
Don't run from your past.
Yeah. You know what? Live a life so that you don't have to run from your past. Embrace your present. Make conscious, adequate, and attentive decisions.
I have one more to add on to that. Yo, try spend as much time in your new life as you did in your old life before you start talking to people all righteously.
I agree.
Yo, here's another thing. If you learned anything or even laughed once during the duration of this episode, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell at the top for notifications every time we drop. You know what? Matter of fact, take it a step further. Join us on Patreon. We promise you'll like it. It's your boy X, RIPMX on everything social.
Castro Nero 88 on Instagram.
Money Mitch 54X Mitch on Instagram.
We're on Common Sense. Peace.
Mm-hmm.